Shut him down. It's a double kill for Jim.
Oh my God,
Jim!
Jim!
Pretty good. It's gonna be a triple kill. Jim comes on fire. Jim comes on fire. Angle, but couldn't land the shot. The dart dump the 2-piece! Oh my God! Destaque na marotagem, belo ângulo dele. For him, he's gonna be able to take out. Oh my God! Oh no! He was down to 1 second on the clock.
Já pegou bala na cara do Master. O Almairinho vai tentando fazer o primeiro. Da estátua vai tentar o tiro porrada e bomba! Vem! Clutch muito difícil de vencer, mas...
On the body that you hit, he no-scoped for a follow right there. He no-scoped.
presionando ahí activa, queda solamente vivo por parte de RP, consigue la primera baja de este round. Se da cuenta que no puede.
All right, everybody. Thank you for the wait. We did have a little bit of a technical issue getting one of the graphics done, but we went ahead and got our teams all drafted for you guys. So for those of you who were hanging out and were able to watch the starting screen slideshow that I had rolling for you guys, those were all the players and all the captains, and we actually do now have our drafted teams as well. I'm Denomine, and of course, I am joined by the greatest bot of all time, Verdict.
Maybe the greatest bot, but you are by far the pun king, man. What am I talking about, man? You guys ready for some payout search and destroy? I know we've got some action-packed games ahead of us with 4 lovely captains who have already been announced, and the players have already been picked too. So, Day, how are you doing, bro?
I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm going to go ahead and hop us on over to the pre-draft player selection screen, just so everybody can see kind of where we started. Each of the captains did draft a team, so we are going to be going into this tournament with a little bit of a mix-up here. Bobby, as you probably heard when we were in the VC, thinks he has the strongest team. And out of all these players, this is where everybody ended up, y'all. And yes, Hawksnest does still play COD Mobile when Bobby asks him to. So when Bobby asks you to do something, you do it. But here's where everybody ended up. And do you have the graphic available for you, Verdict?
Yeah, I got it. You we run through Team Bobby real quick?
Go ahead and run through them.
Yeah, the self-proclaimed strongest team is going to consist of BobbyPlays himself, LittleB, Blurr, Weroo, and Zaii. I gotta say, that is a lot of sniper talent in one team. That is probably the most sniper-heavy team I see on this list, but you've got Weroo, who's going to be more of like your Slayer role, whereas everybody else is probably going to be either trying to rock that sniper or something along the lines of that. Maybe I don't know what the payout weapons look like, but if it has like an SKS or
I think they're default classes.
Yeah, okay, well that sounds fun.
It definitely could be, and one of I think the biggest names on there, and I gotta ask, maybe Hello or B can let me know, because obviously we jumped into the VC a little bit late, but you have to imagine with all these players on the board, Weroo had to be one of the first ones picked, right? Like that is almost a must for a search and destroy game mode. But that's enough about Team Bobby for now. We're going to move on to Team Aerith, who obviously has Aerith as the captain. Picked up the likes of Tectonic, Marshy, nVoi, and Jingo. And holy crap, dude, that is another super stacked lineup. I think Bobby might be tooting his own horn a little bit, thinking he got the best team, because that is a team of monsters right there, dude.
No, that's by far one of the better teams that I see in the list. And when I say better teams, it's a stretch, because this whole 4-team process here is just absolutely stacked with talent. But that one kind of sticks out the most. Tectonic, Marshy. Then you got nVoi. Good night. And when Jingo is wrapping up that 5th slot, all 5 players are stacked. That is a well-rounded team. The only thing that I think they might lack is a little bit of that sniper talent. Maybe Tectonic might pick that role up.
Tech and Aerith, both.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm maybe looking at Team Bobby's team and like, wow, look at all the snipers that are available at his disposal. But it's, I guess it could be a toss-up there. Tectonic, definitely one of those strong snipers as well. But, I feel like his role is, more along the lines of an SMG or, in this particular category.
I actually feel like we've been seeing Zaii snipe less. So that could that could definitely be a factor. So we may be just looking at Blurr and LittleB sniping for Team Bobby. And then for the likes of Team Aerith, we'll probably have, of course, Aerith and Tectonic filling that position. Why don't you go ahead and run us through Team
Yeah.
Noah, and then I'll close us out with Team Hawksnest.
Gotcha. Noah, Space, Vague, Nero, and Cheto. That is going to be the Team Noah squad, and they don't lack talent either, man. Jesus Christ, they're all stacked.
Yeah, I mean, we have. I'm glad this event has gotten this exciting already. I mean, just the draft that has come through, and while you may look at some of like the really big names on the likes of Team Bobby and Team Aerith, I have a feeling that Team Noah might be a little bit of an underdog that has a real chance, just because I feel like these players' play style mesh quite well. So I feel like Team Noah, especially with having Noah as probably like their IGL, um, probably going to be one of the best teamwork teams in this entire event.
Fair assessment.
Then as we roll through our final team, which is Team's Hawksnest, it is going to be Hawksnest himself, followed up by Band, the Stage 5 MVP, Jesus. What I would say would be the little bit of a robbed Stage 4 MVP. And then you fill that in with Leon and Legacy, and that team is looking sick as well. I just hope that Hawks has kept up his COD Mobile talent, because these other teams are going to give him the business if he's not ready for it.
Oh, you're absolutely right. He's definitely going to be the I wouldn't say the weaker on the totem pole, but based off what Bobby said in the pregame lobby and the captain's chat, he was like, "Oh yeah, that's an easy dub right there. Round one, we've got the Team Hawksnest on the list." I think Hawksnest got a lot of work ahead of him, but he's got some great teammates to support in that role. And of course, when you got Ban, Jesus, Leon, and Legacy, there is a lot of support for Hawksnest. So Team Bobby better watch out. I think he might be barking up the wrong tree there.
Yeah, it definitely seems like a bold claim, doesn't it, to say that you have the definitive best team. We hopped in there, and of course, chat, you guys couldn't hear it, but Bobby was like, "Yo, Day, you want to hear my team?" And he runs through, and he's like, "I'm about to run house on all of these other teams." And I don't know if that's true, man. I think we're going to have some really, really good games here. I think Bobby is probably leaning a bit heavy on the sniping talent for his team,
Yeah.
with it being a search and destroy-like game mode. For any of you who haven't played Payout, it's kind of like it's search and destroy, but it's more like a Counter-Strike or a Valorant-esque game where you're actually going to get money to purchase loadouts during the game. So that'll be something interesting and a little bit of a spin for people who are maybe just familiar with COD as opposed to some of the other game modes.
Absolutely. And base loadouts are going to contain one primary weapon, one secondary weapon. This is interesting too, right here. 2 tacticals and 1 lethal grenade. Knife damage is adjusted to 75, which I found to be really, really based off of what you're going to get in the beginning. It's going to be really, really not as OP as people think. But here's where it gets tricky. The knife damage will also increase when jumping. So what you're telling me is jump shots with the knife are, it's going to land at 1 shot. Does that sound about right? It didn't say how much damage. It just says higher damage. So interesting format there. And also, if the player survives from the last round, their loadouts will not swap. They will keep whatever they used the prior round before. And if they do die, they will lose that loadout. So it's going to be an interesting way to see COD Mobile be played. I know that you were mentioning Counter-Strike, Valorant. It is absolutely
It's
on
just
point.
that was just a resemblance. That's something
Yeah.
for people to, if you've seen those games played, that's what this mode is like. Obviously, this is going to be quite different because Call of Duty, in my opinion, is just the better shooter in the sense that it makes sense that you can actually ADS with all your weapons. So I definitely think it'll be a fun event, and right out of the gate here, we are going to have Team Bobby up against Team Hawksnest is going to be our first game of the night. I actually have the brackets available for you guys as well now that we've looked at the wonderful faces of all of our captains. throughout here. So we'll go ahead and pull up the bracket page. Hopefully it has audio on it. We're going to find out right now. It appears to. Okay, cool. I did set everything up correctly. Everything's going to go off without a hitch. So these are going to be best of 9 search and destroy payout games, guys. So up first is going to be Team Bobby versus Team Hawksnest. Then we're going to have the likes of Team Aerith versus Team Noah. The winners will go on to the finals, and the losers will go on to the third place match. I imagine the third place match is going to come first. So we'll be able to adjust this screen as we figure out who's moving on. Other than that, I think we finally have all of our players in the lobby, and we are just waiting on a couple players to get readied up. So I think we'll go ahead and throw us to me and Verdict for a brief moment. And I gotta say, I'm excited for this event because we don't get to see payout in any other tournament, right? Like I know
it's another prize pool too. $2,000 for first place. Second place gets 1,000. An easy 500 if you get third, and 300 if you manage to finish last. Top fragger gets a $200 bonus. Like this is about as great as it gets if you're one of these content creators and or one of these pro players selected. So I'm excited. I know that we were talking about some of the game similarities to some of these other games that, again, you were mentioning earlier. I'm excited to see how it translates here in COD Mobile.
Yeah, I mean, those are the ones I specifically know that these players and teams are familiar with. You know, I see, you know, a lot of the players that are, you know, reaching out, playing some of those other games. So they're going to be familiar with the mode, even though it's a different game. But obviously, they're all also content creators and pro players for COD Mobile. So you take some of their knowledge of this game mode, even though they haven't played it within COD Mobile, and then you pair it with the fact that they are just, I mean, actual gods at COD Mobile. And you definitely are going to have an exciting event, but it does look like we're getting all fired up and ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and switch on over. Oh, look at that. The graphics are already all made and everything too. Why does...
Sheesh.
Oh, the spectator client is like way different for this. You seen that?
Oh, I do see it. It looks nice.
It does look kind of crisp, not gonna lie. And you can see right there at the beginning we did have an equipment value, and everybody's gonna be starting out with pistols here. I'm a fan. We never got that MW11 tournament we were promised, Verdict, so...
Well, hey, here we are.
This is kind of like filling in.
It is. This is a best of 10 search and destroy. So first team to make it to 10 wins, right?
I think
first
it's
round,
I think it's first to 9.
Is it first to 9? It says 10 rounds on the graphics. Oh, this is gonna be like. Oh, good shots, Legacy. Oh, LittleB, Bobby, and Zaii all pushed up top. They get one. There's one left. That is Jesus himself, and he is getting hunted. The whole squad is going to be on him. He finds one kill. Can he clutch the 1v3? He cannot. Blurr going to be able to get him taken out, and that is going to be the first round in favor of Team Plastic Foods, a.k.a. Bobby.
Plastic Foods, a.k.a. Bobby. That is correct. Let me see. I might have to adjust a couple of my hotkeys a little bit because the game overlay is just a little different, so hang with me for a second, chat.
Destroy the objective.
That'll work. Pop that up.
Okay, I see a few guns been bought already. LittleB's got the... Is that the MK2? It is. Oh my god, the shots. He's already gotten one. That's banned. That's down. Plastic Food. Bobby actually opted to pick up that gun as well, but the GKS here from Weroo could be massive, as I do see he does have sights on one. Man, this is just a bloodbath right now, and this is going to be Jesus left at a 1v5. This is pretty much torture for him.
Yeah, this is not great. Takes a couple shots, does get the break on Bobby, but Bobby going to come through, finishing him off.
Get ready for the next round.
It's going to be 2 rounds in a row going over to the side of Team Bobby. Does look like we are playing to 10, so maybe the best of 9 was wrong. Our first 2-9. Oh, is that a DLQ we got bought for LittleB? Is that what I just saw?
Zai's got one. Let's see.
Maybe LittleB gave it to Zaii? Maybe they both
I
have
think
one?
I think he gave it to Zaii.
The enemy has the bomb.
Because right
Nope,
now
he's got one too.
Yeah,
They
he's
both
got
got
one too. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Lights out. Armor. Doesn't matter. LittleB finds the kill on to Jesus Saves.
Oh,
Last man standing.
Bobby with the headshots with the MK2 as well. This is getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand pretty quickly. I think Hawksnest team's going to have to reevaluate their strategy, come up with something new, because right now it's not working. 5-0 right there. Look at that. 5 players still alive for Team Bobby. That means they get to keep everything they started out with that last round.
Drop the bomb.
Jesus.
Yep, that is the way this mode works, guys. If you spend your accumulated money on a weapon and you die, you then have to rebuy all that stuff back. So staying alive is key here, especially if you buy some of those expensive weapons. Does look like we've got Legacy rocking an AK here. Be on the lookout for if he's able to capitalize on that. You can see he's got a couple players up top, takes a couple shots, but unable to find anything to really set in stone here. Finds a couple shots onto Blurr.
Bro, LittleB popping off. He's 5-0 right now. Jesus.
Oh, Zaii turns on Legacy there. My goodness, not quite sure how Zaii lived that, but sure enough, able to pull it together. Look over here at Hawks, kind of chilling in the corner. Got himself the MK2 as well, and I gotta say, that's not an easy gun to use for anybody, let alone someone who has not been playing a ton of COD Mobile. Does get a hit marker right there onto Blurr. Almost picks up the kill, but not quite enough. Weroo slides the corner. 4 rounds in a row for Team Bobby.
And they started off right. They get that first round, only dropped 1 player. Able to capitalize on picking up some guns early on, and they have not looked back since. 4 rounds in a row. Looking to make it 5 here. I think a few more kills going on for the side of... Nope, not that many. Actually, only 1 more picked up. So that's super unfortunate. I think Hawks is... How does Hawk have 1 kill, but Legacy and Band... Come on, guys. Where you at?
Gonna go ahead and give Hawksnest a little bit of the spotlight here. Maybe he's able to find something. He's got an HSO in hand, so maybe he pulls off a shotgun kill here. Kind of hard to say. Oh my goodness. Team Hawks getting absolutely shredded right now. My goodness.
Yeah, this is a mega lol situation. Naive, one of the last 2 alive Hawks, as well as I was taking a look. Who is Naive?
Let me...
Leon.
It's
Okay,
Leon,
that's
yep.
Leon. Yeah, there we go.
Bomb spotted.
He's going to get taken down, and now Hawks, yet again, stuck in a corner here. He's got an HSO, but we all know that it's a one-shot. If you can ADS hit it, can't even get 1 shot off before he's pretty much pinched.
For the next round.
Cornered. That's tough. 5 rounds in a row for Team Bobby.
Drop the bomb.
I go back to that captain's chat that we were in earlier, and maybe Bobby was right.
Yeah, maybe Bobby was right. It's still pretty early to tell, right? We've got a lot of games going still. But,
Destroy the objective. Bomb acquired.
maybe. Well, as we get into our next round here, you can see it's a very aggressive push up from Band here, who's opted to grab himself a AK-47 as well. Picks up 1 on to Weroo, but gets taken down by LittleB. And I gotta say, this is the best that Team Hawks has looked all day so far. LittleB with 6 on the board. That is not what I meant to do. How do we... This button? Okay, it's that button, so I need to move... And this is totally...
LittleB just not missing right now. He's 7-0. He just picked up the bomb carrier. The bomb's going to get picked back up. Jesus going to go ahead and put it down, but what was a 4v2 is now a 2v3 scenario. Zaii on a full-on flank. Look at Zaii, man. Dude's all the way back. Got 35 seconds to work with. He's got 3 players to take out, as well as he's got a little bit of that load
now-
picked up by LittleB, but LittleB has been just absolutely cracked. He does finally get taken out there, though, so maybe a little... Oh, Zaii.
Contact with enemy.
I don't know. If you ask me, I think Zaii and LittleB probably should have just played their life there.
Not over yet.
And now, I would never say that about your typical COD search and destroy, right? Because if you lose, you lose. If you win, you win. You might as well go for the win, right? Well, here in Payout SnD, you again lose your weapons if you die. So fortunately, LittleB had a bunch of money to fall back on, as you can see on the overlay here. He spent 4,900 this round just to get his stuff back. So,
And he still has 5,100 to play with, dude. I think he's doing all right. He even bought some for the squad, too, so... First Blood is going to go in his favor. He's going to pick up his 8th kill. Weroo's going to do a great job of fighting one in band, and we're right back at it here. It's a 5v2. They drop so quickly. We probably should have picked a bigger map, I'm going to be honest with you.
well,
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
there's a lot of maps in the pool, so we'll see more tonight. We'll definitely see more tonight. All right, let's see. So that one is not the right page. Okay. All right, all this will work. This is doing exactly what we needed to.
Objective. Bomb
I
acquired.
fixed it, B. I fixed it. All right, well, we did have one round come through for the side of Team Hawks, but Zaii is immediately going to pick off another kill. Blurr finds Band as well. LittleB pushing on up, takes down Hawksnest. I've been trying to give Team Hawks some time on the screen, but my goodness, dude, it is hard when they are just getting taken down like this. Jesus saves. I don't know. What do you think here? You think you just play life at this point? Because they
I don't know if you can play like I said. This is not a big map, dude. This is a minute and 24 left.
Enemy down.
But I
And
mean, look at the money we have for Team Hawksnest right now
it's not much
compared
Scraps. Look
to
at that. Yeah.
compared to the opposition. Like, do we really believe you're clutching up a 1v4 here, or are you just forcing yourself to buy a
Enemy
DLQ
flank.
next round instead of being able to spend that 4,000? Oh no, that's his current. His 3,000 gold, you know, could have
Get ready for the
been
next
used to
round.
help out a teammate. I actually don't even know if that's enough to buy another DLQ.
Bomb spotted.
So that's looking pretty rough. Looks like we've got some armor bought. Looks like this might be an econ round. Nope. Went with the SKS for Jesus.
Probably a little bit more bang for his buck there. He gets in a situation where he's pinched.
Bro, LittleB's on
You know,
10k right now.
The enemy has the bomb.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. All right, 7-1 here. It might be a early night for Team Hawksnest. They're going to be potentially moving down in that losers bracket, but, you know, I guess a few more rounds. We'll see if they can turn to the round. Oh, Jesus! He gets shot and jumps right off the side. You don't have lightweight, and sure enough, he's not going to be able to survive the fall, and that's unfortunate. Legacy going to be in a little bit
Oh
of
my
a pinch
goodness.
there. Good night. What was looking great to start off with just turned south real quick, and that's an 8-1 easy one for Plastic Foods team, aka Bobbert.
It definitely looking solid for Team Bobby here as they come through with 8 out of the past 9 rounds. Not feeling too good for Hawksnest here, and as you can see, they have no money. Oh, everybody. Oh, this is a reset round. Okay. This makes sense. This makes sense.
Yeah.
I started looking over and I was like, huh, LittleB has no money either. This is weird, but it makes total sense. It makes total sense. It's round 10 currently, so.
Hawksnest put some great shots up. Band gonna find one, but Band and Legacy drop. Hawksnest playing his life. He's got multiples pushing in. Weroo up front. Weroo gonna win that one. LittleB on the flank, and what I was thinking, maybe this is a round that they get to turn things around on. I don't think it's gonna happen. Jesus and Leon are the last two alive, and they've got about 40 seconds to get this bomb defused. They still got 4 players to deal with.
It's all up to you.
Oh, Bobby, get turned on.
Nice job. Get ready for the next round.
Well, that is 9 on the board for Team Bobby. They are now on match point. We're past the half, so they will start to accrue that money, be able to buy what they want. And man, not a great round to have a econ round for Hawks here, as they come through on match point for Team Bobby, and it looks like they've all got knives and Renettis. So big oof, but maybe they can make it happen.
Oh, Hawksnest actually almost turns on LittleB right there, but LittleB wins those.
Oh, Legacy.
One, okay. Can you play your life though? Because right now, bomb's gonna go down. Wedo's gonna get you. That is it, Leon. You're the last hope. It's a 1v4. Sheesh. They know where his location is. Gets the Molotov off. Doesn't even matter. That is game. That's point. That's match.
Yeah, definitely a solid game coming through, and my goodness, what a dominant performance by Team Bobby. And you know, that's wild because Team Hawks is the team I thought maybe had the most chance against Team Bobby, just in the talent they brought to the table for search. Maybe not the most likely, but definitely one I thought had a bigger chance than what was showed there. I would say Team Aerith is probably like the biggest competitor for Bobby just on the team draft, but what a game coming through. Oh my goodness, and you can tell exactly why it went the way it did. Bobby bottom fragging for the team with 5. Jesus top fragging for Team Hawksnest with 4. We had Weroo and LittleB come through and drop 13 apiece. Zaii comes through with 12, and Blurr coming through with 9 kills on the board. Not even close to the slaying power that Team Bobby brought to the table here.
Yeah, that was a feels bad game. Like I understand that it may take a moment for you to, you know, get your act together and make sure that you've got, you know, warmed up and whatnot. But when you jump into a payout game, it's just pistols to start off with, and you got to be able to win those 1-on-1 encounters. And unfortunately, that just wasn't the case for Hawksnest team. Surprised he was actually able to put up some numbers himself, though. So big shout outs to him. And
can I get an invite back? Because I wanted to spectate.
Oh, yeah, we can probably do that.
Okay. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Do we need to make it best of 3? I can't tell if they're all going to be that fast or if it was just because of how lopsided it was.
Listen, it's your event, bro. Whatever you want to do. You think best of 3 makes more sense since it's just a single first to 10 search and destroy?
Yes, I would say so. I think it has the potential to go really long because it could be 3 games for every single one, but I don't think it would. I don't know.
I
can ask the other captains.
The way I'm looking at it is we're 53 minutes on broadcast right now for at least what I've been running, and a half hour of that was the starting screen.
Okay.
And me and Verdict talking, but that was like a 15-minute game.
Gotcha. Let me hop in their chat.
All right. Well, we might be getting things changed up, guys, so I'm going to send us to a quick be right back screen while we figure out exactly what the ruling is going to be. I think, as you guys could probably hear, it sounded like Bobby was pretty convinced this event was going to be a little bit longer than it turned out to be, and that might mean more action for you guys, so we'll be right back. One moment. All right, guys, just as a quick update, it does look like we're going to do best of 3 instead, since it seemed to go a little bit quicker than Bobby anticipated. So we are going to get Team Bobby and Team Hawksnest back in the rooms here, and we'll get you guys into that game 2 as soon as we possibly can. I will go ahead and throw up the drafted teams once again for you guys as well, just so that everybody who maybe joined us a little bit late or just needs a refresher of who's on each team has that opportunity. So we'll be with you guys in just a moment. All right, guys, welcome back. Sorry about the delay that we had rolling on there, but unfortunately we did obviously have a change of schedule to turn this into a best of 3, so we had to get one team all caught up on the rule change and get the other 2 teams back into the mix. So I do think we have all of our players readied up, and we should be getting ready to get into map number 2, which is going to be Payout Search and Destroy on Firing Range. So should be a good one. And verdict, do you expect this to go as in favor of Team Bobby once again, or do you think maybe Team Hawks will surprise us a little bit here?
You know, I threw my I threw my hat in the ring whenever I heard Bobby come back in chat and mention, and I was like, yeah, Bobby definitely wants to grief Hawksnest a little more, and that's quite all right. I am all in game of seeing some more bloodthirsty action as we are going to see this first round come through. Of course, this is the pistol only round, and you've got a knife as well to work with, and now we've got a 5-man push through, or 5-player push through the jungle area. Leon gonna find first blood, but Blurr gonna quickly answer back, and I do think this is gonna be a little bit more of an even map, though. That summit map, way too small to do a payout, in my opinion.
Yeah, you are absolutely right, and I'm having that weird audio issue again where game is on OBS coming through Discord, and I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Maybe I'll have to restart between games, but right now it is a 2 versus 1. We've got LittleB and Blurr up against Hawksnest. Can he clutch this one up for his team? I'm not too confident, and sure enough, he's taking shots from both players. You can now see LittleB push it up, grabbing that bomb, and they're going to go ahead and just play their objective at this point, it looks like. I'm actually hecka shocked that they did not just push Hawksnest.
No, they're playing the smart game. They want the plant points.
The bomb has been planted.
They want to go put the pressure on.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah. Now they've got the A site covered. Blurr got the bomb down. LittleB is going to be holding down trailer. Of course, you're not going to be anticipating anything other than some pistol action, so what do you got to lose? The best play that Hawks can do here is probably to play his life.
One would absolutely think, but does get taken down by LittleB. I don't think first round is too important to play your life, because what are you really losing and what are you really taking from the opponent? But when you get a little bit deeper in and you just have enough money, you know, it's typically better play your life, help one of your teammates that die to get something next round, and maybe you're in a little bit better of a position. But you know, as we get into our round 2 here, awesome, we got the graphic updated as well. So yep, Team Bobby is up 1-0 over Team Hawksnest. Correct.
Oh. Hawks gets the perfect back or a long nade to hit. LittleB drops. He went 9-0 first game before he died. And gets griefed immediately in the first. Jesus is going to have a PDW to work with. Oh, he wins those. He finds 2. Maybe able to get the 3rd, but it doesn't matter. Now we've got an equal matchup. And man, Bobby might have been off a little bit more eating chew as this team came in scrappier than ever.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
Yeah, it took him quite a while to get 1 on the board last time, but somehow is able to come through and picks up round 2 here. They've got themselves some money as well. We'll have to see how they spend it. Looks like we've got a PDW for Bobby and M4 for Blurr. We've got a bunch of upgrades coming through for the side of Team Hawks as well. Band picking up himself an MK2.
Defend the objective. The enemy has the
We've got a total equipment value of 10,400 for the side of Team Hawksnest, and it was only about 6K for the side of Team Bobby. So we'll have to see if that extra four grand cash comes into use for them there or not. Jesus with the SKS is looking for some shots there. Band takes a couple actually in return. I think that was from Zaii with the M4.
Enemy contact.
A LittleB pulling out on the HSO as well. Not a typical shotgun player. So I really like this mode because it I feel like it puts players out of their comfort zone more than anything. Woo! It's going to be Jesus picking up one on to LittleB there.
Blurr going to get the return frag. 1 for 1 now as we've got about 55 seconds left of the clock. Bomb still has been playing. Oh my god, what is this spot? Jesus! I know you probably didn't catch that because you weren't expecting, but Jesus had one of those god tier spots. SKS absolutely violating. Get some shots on Bobby, who's the last player alive. Gonna get the 20%. Leon gonna get the finish. And I'm not 100% sure if a best-of-3 format is the best way to go here now that I'm seeing it being played out again. I think maybe that summit map just needs to be thrown out the window.
Nah.
There's no dice. No dice that if it does go best-of-3 and it goes to 3 games, we're going to be here until at least 2 a.m. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that.
That's fine.
I'm game for it.
It just takes out some of our Warzone time, right? We'll be here having fun, sipping on some never mind. That's probably a sponsored thing.
There you go.
If you know, you know. If you watch Bobby's stream, you know.
Oh, Bobby get turned on. Hawks gets the revenge of a lifetime as well as 3 frags to go along with it. Blurr gonna be the last one alive. He is no match for the shots coming through from jungle site, and that's gonna be 3 rounds now to 1 in favor of Team Hawksnest.
Yep, Team Hawks, they've got a 3-1 lead. They might be able to push us to a game 3 here. They're kind of snowballing this first half a little bit. As you can see, we've got full loadouts and money to spare for Team Hawks. But we've just dumped everything for the side of Team Bobby. 10,500 loadout for Team Hawksnest and 11,800 for the side of Team Bobby. You've got a 1-for-1 trade coming through. Band finds Zaii, but LittleB is able to find Band, and now Leon pushing up through the backside here. It's going to be LittleB picking up an extra kill onto Hawksnest himself. We're going to hop on over to JesusSavesU, who's got a DLQ in hand. Was looking for Weroo on that bomb plant, but not quite going to be able to find it. Misses the next shot as well. Ooh, Leon gonna pick up a kill on Bobby. Legacy finds Weroo. It's now LittleB left alone. They spent it all on this round. They need this one, Verdict. Do you think LittleB can pull it together? Oh, sure enough. Can't quite win against the M13 there. Lands one shot, but Legacy picks up the kill, picks up the defuse. It's now 4-1 in favor of Team Hawksnest.
This is getting a bit out of hand. Team Bobby coming in off a big victory in game number 1. Getting a little bit of a reality check here early on in this firing range map. As Bobby came in chat, I knew you guys probably heard it, but you know, he was asking, you know, feedback. Are we getting enough out of it here for a best of 1, or do we need to expand it to a best of 3? We were all on board for a best of 3, and
I'm still on board for it.
Yeah, oh, big time.
Noah from YouTube connecting, scouting out the competition.
I wonder who he joined in on. Is it Plastic Foods or?
Enemy
I'd assume
contact.
so. Maybe not. Maybe
Grenade.
Hawksnest. We'll see.
I'm probably friends with everyone here. Alright, well, Legacy unable to find that kill out of tower, but it actually be LittleB dropping on down.
Look at Legacy, dude. Legacy has got a little bit of action right here with that LittleB drop down.
Yeah, he was looking for him out of the tower and unable to find it. Still thinks he might be up there. Rotates on over. LittleB gonna find the better of that trade this time. Keybinds, stop failing me. Do have a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Team Bobby. This is where they can turn things around. Band gonna even things up. Hawks still rocking the MK2. Not really what I would have expected him to be running with the amount of money he's got in pocket. I mean, dude's got 7,200 in pocket. Still running the MK2, but I guess if that's what you want to use, that's what you want to use. Now see Team Bobby making that rotation through backside. Weroo's got the bomb in hand, ready to go.
Oh, good shots from Hawks. Is it going to be able to follow up, though, and maybe a little bit too aggressive? Got that one hit on Blurr. Blurr just absolutely violated him, though. He's got the SKS at the end. Jesus.
Bomb spotted.
That's round. That's what was looking good for Team Bobby is actually not anything
see you,
that
Bobby.
they wanted.
Complete the mission.
Yep, and just like that, Jesus able to clutch up for his team, picks up kill number 7 in the process. Blurr
Nice work.
plays his
Get
life,
ready for the
keeps
next
that
round.
SKS in hand, and that's definitely the right call, considering there was not time for him to get over there, let alone was it even safe. He watched, at least on the map, 2 of his homies just died right away on that B site, and now it's 5-1 for the side of Team Hawksnest. Can they keep it up, though, is the real question. We saw Team Bobby win 10-1 on Summit. Are we getting ready to see a 10-1 comeback for Team Hawks?
I don't know. We're gonna have to get to that reset stage. I think it's maybe 3 more rounds we've got to go. Well, 2 including this one. And I gotta say, if you're Team Bobby, you got to find another way to take one of these attacking side rounds. Weroo actually gonna find shots on one. That's Leon.
Oh my god! How is Band alive? Oh my goodness! That's literal 1 HP. There's no shot that was any more than 1. Blurr up top. Zaii getting in a bit of a gunfight. Got players rotating through behind Blurr. Gets 1. Looking for Band. Gets Band. He's on the run, taking shots. Bomb is down, but Legacy has a good idea of where he's at and where he may be going. So much on the line for Blurr to win this one. They need this for the money. I mean, they definitely need this for the money. Able to get 1 shot onto Legacy there. At least breaks Legacy's armor. So that is definitely a key factor. Now see, he's starting to push on up. Is he going to walk
Got the bomb.
right into Rim here? You could hear the sit rep coming through. Peeks the corner. Legacy.
Nice work.
M13 in hand, going to win that close range gunfight and secure a 6th round for the side of Team Hawks. Oh my goodness. This is getting a little out of hand, looking pretty reminiscent of our first game of the night.
Yeah, just flip the scripts. You know, you've got Team Hawksnest who literally got manhandled in that first game. They get a second chance at life here in the first round, and
Destroy the objective.
doing a phenomenal job of taking that lead and running away with it. As we're going to see the buy face come through, 12,000 equipment for Team Hawks, and it did look like we had a few purchases on Bobby's side, so they're looking to get this this next round in their favor. As we only have 1 more after this round before we flip sides and everything drops, so spin it if you got it, boys.
Oh, I was just switching on over to LittleB. He gets sniped by Jesus there. Right off of that bomb, and once again, it was a first blood for Team Bobby, but Team Hawks quickly answered back with 2 of their own, taking down Blurr and LittleB. And you know, Bobby was probably feeling pretty confident in his statement earlier that you know, he's got the best team after they 10-1 Team Hawks. But I gotta say, man, you're Team Bobby now, and you're looking at the scoreboard. You're probably pretty concerned you're having to see that game 3 right now. So we will see. We do have Bobby hanging out in the back here, SKS in hand. Let's see here. At Team Bobby, they need a win here. LittleB's got 300 gold. Bobby has 400. Zaii, 1,100. Weroo, 1,600. And Blurr with 2K. The opposition, we've got 2,500 for Leon, 8,000 for Legacy, 1,900 for Band, 10K for Jesus, and 7,700 for Hawksnest. So you do get a little bit of money even if you lose a round, so at least Team Bobby possibly have that coming for them, but it's going to be Leon sliding the corner, picks up Weroo, turns the next corner, finds Zaii. Can he find Bobby as well? Sure enough, the 3-piece coming through. And 7-1 for Team Hawks. The domination continues here in Payout Search and Destroy.
Yo, Leon picking up those 3 just absolutely clutch. Didn't need any help. I saw a little bit of a rotation over from Weroo. Not Weroo, I'm sorry. Rim. Rim was all the way on that A long side, but before he could even make it to 10, all 3 players from Team Bobberts dropped. And now here we are. This is the last round we'll see before the reset. Or is this the reset round? Did we flip? No, we haven't
No,
flipped yet.
round
Okay,
10.
okay.
Round 10.
Got it.
I am on the wrong part of the map, clearly, as we do have a couple kills get traded on over here at Trailer. It is once again a 2-for-1 trade in favor of Team Hawks. Definitely not looking good right now if you're Team Bobby, but definitely still something that is doable. Zaii does have a DLQ in hand. We're on round 9, so I think it's next round is the reset. So hopefully Team Bobby spent everything they got. Sure enough, they did. Spent every last dime they had going. They do find a kill. Blurr picks up Leon. It's going to bring things back to a 3 versus 3. A couple shots land onto Hawks, but he is going to make it out alive. You can see Zaii is looking left, trying to get that flank position. Now, might actually be Bobby trying to push on up here. You can see Zaii was sitting there waiting for it. The COD timing, but Bobby's unable to find the kill. Hawksnest does get taken down, however. It's now Legacy and Rim. 1-for-1 trade comes through. It's now Bobby and Zaii. Now, it's just Zaii versus Jesus. Jesus has 10 on the board. The COD timing, he looks away just at the wrong time. Leading the team.
Zaii.
Oh, Zaii, my goodness. That was a must-needed round win for the side of Team Bobby just to get things rolling in their favor.
All right, we're going to flip sides. Get that reset. See a few armors getting picked up, but everyone's only going to have a pistol or... Okay, we see some concussions. We see a few... So that's a risky investment from Jesus, but I like the creativity.
We got the bomb.
By a
We're
deagle?
going to see the... Yeah, well, he bought a concussion too. Nobody else bought anything as far as tacticals go. That concussion is thrown. It is not going to give the information it needs. Didn't get any hits, but sure enough, they're going to be met with a lot of force here. Hawk's going to get one LittleB drops, 1-for-1 trades. Oh, the knife. Oh, the knife from Zaii. He's going to get caught without reloading, and now it's a 2v2.
I gotta say, this looks like us dropping at power plant earlier. so much action right out of the gate. That round, Team Bobby is able to pick up their 3rd. And now, all about this buy round for the side of Team Bobby. Can they capitalize, or will they throw their money away? You can see that Team Hawks is playing a little bit more econ friendly, it looks like.
Destroy the objective.
Yeah, 1,500. Yo, equipment value 1,500 versus 10,200.
Jesus.
Full buy round for the side of Team Bobby, and nobody with nothing for Team Hawks. If they could pick up a win here, it would be devastating to what Team Bobby had rolling. Sure enough, Band able to pick up 1. Wasn't able to pick up that weapon though. Do have Leon coming on over. The trades are coming through. This is not what you want to see on a 10K buy round. You do not want to be getting even trades. Fortunately, Bobby able to find 1 there. Bobby gonna find 2, and now it's Jesus left alone in a 1 versus 3. Someone's gonna clutch it up. I believe it is absolutely possible for him to do so. You can see that he definitely hears the player behind him. That is one of the key things about Payout Search and Destroy is ain't nobody got dead silence, homie.
Yep, we've got a pistol and a dream here for Jesus, and he only has about 50 seconds left. Does actually pick up the PDW, which is not going to be a factor. Blur's going to slide right around that corner. That is going to be Team Bobby taking another round, 7-4, closing that gap slowly but surely, and starting to see a pattern here. If you're on the attacking side, it's definitely less or it's definitely a lot. The odds are stacked a lot more against you on the defense. You literally have to do nothing other than hold the sites. You don't need to be aggressive,
Destroy the objective.
and those rounds are going to indicate that. So we'll see how you know, if the guys over at Team Hawksnest can adjust and adapt and find a way to win a few of these attack rounds and take us to that game 3.
Yeah, we are looking to see right now. Got SKS out for LittleB. Was that a M4 for Bobby there? P90 for Zaii. Weroo rocking an M4 as well. And Blurr, is that an M13? Nope, it's an M4 just with a different skin. All right. Well, we did have first blood for the side of Team Hawks come through. And pushed on up, but gets taken down by Zaii, who finds an additional kill. Does get taken down by Hawks there as well. Ooh, LittleB just missing that shot, but fortunately Weroo was there. Picks up the kill onto Hawks. It's now Leon with 11 kills on the board left in a 1 versus 3. Leading the lobby right now for kills, though, is Blurr with 16 on board, the only player on the team in double digits. Whereas we look over at the side of Team Hawks, we've got Leon at 11, we've got Jesus at 11, and Hawks at 11. Yo, Band, Stage 5 MVP, putting up less kills than Hawksnest. Does that mean Hawksnest is better than a world champion?
Hey, yo, that's a bold claim.
I don't know, man.
I like the energy. I like the energy. I like it. I like it. I like it. Things getting a bit spicy here in firing range. We flip sides, flip scripts, get that reset, and Team Bobby looking to anchor back for some, you know, 2-0 style vibes. And sure enough, on the defense, they have just been undefeated. Right now, they have picked up 4 rounds in a row. As a matter of fact, they're kind of slaying out right now, and it's partly to do with what you just said. Blurr, 16 kills on board. When you got a guy like that, we had LittleB do it earlier. He was the one who carried a little bit earlier on in that search and destroy on Summit. But Blurr, I've got to say, I've seen some of the spots.
LittleB gonna take down Leon, who is hopping the wooden wall in the back. Peeked his head out, and sure enough, DLQ in hand, LittleB gonna find that one. Gonna put kill number 8 on the board for him. Jesus is able to get a refrag onto Zaii, but gets taken down. LittleB stepping his game up this round. Definitely looking for Legacy there, but couldn't quite find a Legacy. What do you got out? SKS, gotcha. I kind of don't like that. So up at the top, we've got, you know, all of your, like, you can see what each person's using as a weapon, but it changes with the skin. That makes it kind of hard to know what people got.
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Oh my goodness, LittleB is 4 kills on the board this round. Is this an ace for LittleB?
It is.
Yo, Hawks, peek this corner. Peek this corner. Oh! LittleB with the ace.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet.
LittleB. Try to find your way up to the leaderboards there with Blurr, who's got 16. You got 12 now. Talking about not having double digits on board, I think he heard us.
Yeah, coming through with an ace there. Definitely a big round for him. Up to 12 now. Tied up with Jesus, who was able to pick up 1 last round. Blurr not able to pick up anything there, but definitely could still be looking at a lot. 15,800 for the side of Team Hawks and 88 for the side of Team Bobby. We'll have to see who's able to come out on top. It's Weroo opening up with a kill onto Band, the Stage 5 MVP. Hop on over to Weroo, who's in the back here, finds some extra shots onto Legacy, but it's kind of alone in a weird spot here. Blurr comes through, picks up 1 onto Leon.
Blurr literally just spraying and praying through that wall. We all know how paper mache walls work here. Legacy gonna be able to find one a LittleB himself, and the player who got the ace last round has now dropped, but it's still a 3v4 in favor of Team Bobby. Looking to close this out here in this best of 3 in 2 games. Very possible, as long as they continue to play like they have for the past, what, 5 rounds? Just absolute dominating this Hawksnest team who came out the gate swinging. Appreciate the efforts, and now we're going to see if it pays off. Oh, Hawks. Peeks the corner, almost gets laced. Blurr doesn't necessarily connect, but Zaii does. Zaii finds Jesus, and the shot's just going to... Oh, Legacy, where did you even come from, bro? Okay.
Oh my goodness, Legacy is going to get, I think, wall banged by Weroo there. Yeah, it does pick him up from down range. Might have actually got him on the staircase, unsure, but comes through with that kill nonetheless. Up for Hawks. Can he extend their lead to 8-6, or is Team Bobby and Weroo going to clutch this up? You can see, unfortunately for Hawks, he's making the wrong rotation down here. Weroo definitely saw him there, right? Weroo definitely saw him there, right?
Yeah, look at the rotation. That's it. He's going to play his life. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet. Ready up.
If he had picked that bomb up a little sooner, he might have been able to get that plant down over at 8, but definitely wasn't the case. We're tied up now, 7-7. Chat, who you got? You got Team Bobby to come back? LeBacks have some great defense. We'll have to see. You got Team Hawksnest gonna buy us a game 3.
Defend the objective. The enemy has the bomb.
Definitely gonna look and see here. You have both teams playing this round incredibly passively. I mean, look how far back everybody is. We actually now have LittleB pushing up, was maybe looking for 1A long, but nobody home, bro. Nobody's peeking that angle. Yeah, after you came through with that ace round, everybody's scared over here. Does look like Team Hawks are starting to make that rotation over to commit to A. LittleB saw somebody. Definitely got some information there. You can see Band is now pushing up, looking for the kill. Gonna find LittleB. Might be able to find Zaii here as well. Picks up kill number 2.
Bobby got a decent nade off, however, it doesn't actually pay off. What is going on there?
Oh my goodness.
I'm about to say, Blurr, I know you're not going to let your homie walk right past and kill Bobby. Not going to happen.
The bomb has been planted.
3-4. Bomb's going to be planted. Numbers favor. Oh, never mind. Weroo finds the equalizer there, but is going to find himself with some shots from Legacy. It's a 2v3. Oh, Bobby. They talk about his snipes. Let's talk about that snipe. Leon, get out of here.
We'll have to see. He's left alone in a 1 versus 2. They had a lot of momentum coming through here, but does look like that is probably about to end, because you know Legacy's about to give him the business. Sure enough,
Nice work.
here's him at the bomb, peeks up with the M13 in hand and takes him down. And Hawks give him a couple rounds to get their stuff going, and now we've got a incredible match going on between these two teams. 8-7 is way better than our game 1 on Summit. Now 2 rounds to go for Team Hawks, 3 to go for Team Bobby. Team Bobby are able to win here. Could definitely be looking to close things out. A 2-0 victory, move on to that grand finals position.
All right, looks like all angles covered for Team Bobby here, looking for that back alley jungle site. Here's some shots from Jesus. Jesus not being able to land anything, but does get the info he needs in order to make this rotation over at A. And look at the numbers. Oh my, Zaii, you were hella pushed up.
Yeah, he's definitely in an aggressive spot. Sees Legacy there, gonna find a couple shots, but I think he just suicides, honestly. Sure enough, gets taken down. Fortunately for him, Blurr was there for the refrag. That was definitely a bold challenge, though, right? Like, once he didn't get that kill, like, you had to know the rest of that dude's team was gonna be right there. But, I'm gonna find it. Weroo, a little bit early on the trigger there, isn't gonna be able to find the kill onto Jesus, but he rotates right back on over, unable to make it over to the head glitch in time. Gets taken down. Weroo couple shots from behind from Leon, but the player advantage is in favor of Team Bobby, and sure enough, Blurr picking up Legacy, getting bomb down in trailer. That is one of those disaster spots, but I don't necessarily know if Blurr recognized that that bomb was down. The team is really just abandoning that bomb at this point.
Hawksnest knows they're not going to be able to clutch this round up. He's just going to play his life, and I don't blame him here. I'm looking at Leon. Leon might be looking for that ego chop, maybe find one or two, but sure enough, round's going to end. Not going to happen. We're all tied up yet again, 8-8.
Not over yet. Ready up.
And I got to say, Team Bobby have to win the next 2 rounds. There's no way that they win on a flip.
Yeah, I would say about the same. This has definitely been a fairly defense-heavy map. I don't necessarily find that to be entirely accurate of the map, but just with these two teams and the way they are playing, defense does seem to be the favored side. So you're absolutely right. They do need to win this one here, and then the next one. Otherwise, they're going to be in a really, really rough position. And now the utility is coming out. You have Jesus, who is playing here at Wood, M4 in hand, unable to afford a sniper this round, so a little bit unfortunate for him. Maybe he can sweet talk Hawksnest into getting him one. Look at the kill participation on the side of Team Hawks, though. 11 for Leon, 13 for Legacy, 12 for Band, Jesus, and Hawks. Look over at the opposition. We've got 12 for LittleB, 5 for Bobby, 9 for Zaii, 10 for Weroo, 21 for Blurr, my dude. Oh my goodness. Sorry we missed out on the action there for a second, guys. It wouldn't let me switch with the scoreboard open. But we are getting right back into it. 3-2 lead in favor of Team Bobby. And as you mentioned, Team Bobby really needed to win this one. And right now, that's not looking to be the case.
Last man standing.
It's actually going to be up to It's actually going to be up to Bobby here. He's not even going to be able to ADS. They ain't going to pop him right in the face, and now we're on match point. I think Team Hawksnest got the advantage here. This is going to be the last time we'll see the defense here for Team Bobby, and I think we flip a reset. I haven't been in this situation yet, but you know, if it's pending regular search or destroy rules, I would say that one more flip would be the case, and we reset and we just play it out with pistols.
Defend the objectives. They have the bomb.
Now we will have to see. A desperate time for Team Bobby. You know, if they lose this one, he might regret switching it over to a best of 3. But I guess we'll see. Does Cheto the grenade a little bit there.
I was about to say, I was like, I hope he didn't catch that on stream.
Oh, we did.
No way.
Oh, we did. Absolutely
Rip.
did. First blood does go in favor of Team Hawks as they were able to pick up LittleB. There's 12 on the board. Weroo is able to get 1 refrag. Oh, Zaii. Almost able to find Band, but the 2v1 gonna take him down. Bomb plant coming through. This is looking good for Team Hawks here.
Bobby on a full-on flank, though, might be able to catch... Nope, he's going to catch some shots. They're all in trailer, and they are not moving, my guy. He's going to be the last one alive. He's about 5 health, 20 health. Doesn't matter. Legacy's going to find him. That is going to be game 2 going in favor of the guys over at Team Hawksnest.
Absolutely. A great game coming through between these two teams. Way better than the summit we saw earlier. I think that leaves us a raid for game 3. So that will definitely be exciting. You have Legacy coming through, MVP of the team, 2050 on the board for him. And again, we just had an overall better distribution of work put in for the side of Team Hawksnest. 14 for Hawks, 13 for Band, 16 for Legacy, 13 for Leon, and 12 coming through for Jesus. Then you look over at the opposition. Blurr was carrying, man. 21 on the board. We did have LittleB and Weroo eventually start putting in that work as well. They got up to 12 and 11. Zaii up to 9. Bobby definitely found his struggles. Wasn't able to put up 14 like Hawks. We'll have to see as we get into this next game. Again,
so what you're trying to say is Hawksnest is better than Bobby? Is that what I heard?
What I'm trying to say is clearly, and there's no logic to deny this, right? Band is a stage 5 North American or Western MVP, right? Puts up 13 kills. Hawks comes to the table with 14. Okay, now we bounce on over. Look at Jesus. Jesus is a runner-up, second place, stage 5, 12 kills on board. Hawksnest 14. This math checks out, right? Leon, another player that played in Worlds, 13 on the board. Hawksnest 14. Dude,
Leon didn't play in Worlds.
He was on a team.
Played in stage 4.
He was on a team that made it to Worlds. So
yeah,
even if he didn't play,
that makes sense.
Even if he didn't play, you know what I mean. He had the talent to get there.
All right, well here we go. Game number 3 going to be this. Going down to the losers bracket, fighting for place or third place placement, and who is going to move on to face the winner of the Team Noah and Team Aerith matchup? Whoa, Payout Search and Destroy Coastal? Is that what we got here?
I don't know, but hopefully Hello and B can hear me real quick. I'm going to go ahead and restart my app because it's freaking out.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so no raid. We're playing Coastal. Interesting.
I haven't seen Coastal bid play yet, so...
That is because it is in, like, no rotation. No competitive rotation, except for, I think, China has it in theirs. Had it.
Okay, I've seen Bobby play Coastal on rank, so I'm familiar with the map. Ish. This is actually probably a great map. I would say firing range was decent. Summit was god awful, just because of the amount of.
You just don't like Summit.
No, I like Summit. I just think it's such a small map. I mean, if you look at it, you look at the games that we compared it to. Do any of those games have any maps as small as Summit? I mean, to my knowledge, I don't think so, but hey.
Alright, well, I am back in the game, so hopefully all is working well on my end now. One can hope.
I'm thinking Takeoff might be the best one for this game mode, but Takeoff is not an option.
Takeoff's
so never
not
mind.
an option, yeah.
Yeah, I felt like that map is huge, big enough to, form a strategy and play your life, right?
One would think. I mean, if you think about it, right? Like, if you need to play life in Summit, like, it is very long. It's narrow. It is narrow, but it's...
Yeah, there's no way you're playing your life in Summit.
Sure there is. Lay down in, like,
not with the amount of, the way that they travel the map, it's so much quicker than regular CODs. They cover the grounds real quick. That map is going to be surveyed so quickly, you're not going to have a chance.
Well, time to play Prop Hunt.
Hey! Oh my god, Legacy. Just got 5-1.
Yeah, it was a little late on the switch there. You guys didn't get to see Legacy turn a corner into the whole side of Team Bobby, but sure enough, that's what happened. Now Team Bobby, they've got the bomb planted. They're on the offense first this time. Will this play out similar to the firing range in Summits where defense was just stronger, or do we have a chance to see this one go either way yet? Oh, that flick from Zaii at the end, my goodness.
But it's not over yet. Ready up.
That was nasty.
Bomb spotted. Enemy has dropped the bomb.
Well, Team Bobby able to take that first round, even on the backs of being on the attacking side. I love the strategy, though. The 5-man push it towards the A bomb site. Get that bomb stuck, and as soon as it goes down, man, you've got 4 players who are nowhere even in the vicinity to pick up that refrag. Legacy was the only player there, and sure enough, rounded the corner, and 5 players. That moment he realized he knew he messed up.
Yep, now getting into the action, you can see another very aggressive push for the side of Team Bobby. And they have loadouts available, and they are just not in a good spot right now. We do have a PDW bought for Jesus, but do we believe you clutch up the 2v5, or do we play life here? Doesn't matter. Gets taken down by Zaii. Zaii picks up the one onto Hawks as well. 2-0 now in favor of Team Bobby, who are... You could tell they did not want to play this game 3. They thought, hey, this is an opportunity where we can spank Hawksnest again, and and it won't be too long. And now here they are in game 3, and the strategies have come out. They are bum rushing as 5s, playing like an organized team, almost forgetting the bomb and spawn. And it looks like another B push coming through for the side of Team Bobby. Ooh, Zaii taking quite a few shots there, but LittleB and Blurr are there to pick up the kills onto Band and onto Jesus. Leon's able to get a refrag, but Weroo taking him down. Hawks finds a 1-for-1 trade. Now Leon left in a 1 versus 3. I just don't see this clutch happening. Verdict. Sure enough, now his position is given away. Gonna find one onto Weroo, but Bobby is there. 3-0 for the side of Team Bobbers.
Gotta say, the attack strats are panning out 3 in a row over that A site. Clearly, or over at the B site, sorry, I don't know. A is obviously closer to the defense, so, you know, the B push is a necessity, as it's kind of like an equal distance, and we're going to see the A side be pushed here now. I love the energy. I love the creativity. Team Bobbers looking for that 2-1 victory. They got 1 stacked up on the backside. That's Zaii holding off the flank. Is going to eventually make his rotation over, find a better spot. Look at all of Team Hawksnest. They full sended it, and there's nobody there. They get this bomb down. Team Bobby gets this bomb down, it's over. That's it.
And definitely looking to be the case. Bobby taking a couple shots from Leon there. Gets pushed up, and Leon comes through with the body shooting. Let's go. That's what we expect out of Leon there. Now peeking the corner here. He's got the M13 in hand that he picked up from Bobby. You can tell because it's got that ugly barrel on the front half of it. Real question is, does Zaii play life here with the DLQ in hand? We've gotten money for the side of Team Bobby, but not a lot, right? 2,200 for LittleB, 2,800 for Bobby, 2,500 for Zaii, 3,900 for Weroo, and 2,400 for Blurr. Whereas we look over at the opposition, and 2,000 for Leon, 1,000 for Legacy, 500 for Band, 800 for Jesus, and 1,500 for Hawks. But I mean, the key thing to look at is the current equipment value for Zaii is 5,100, and just like that, it is all gone. Yep. So,
you know, I like the creativity. I think if they would have got that bomb down a little sooner, it may have been a different story, but now you're giving a little bit of that momentum that you built early on back over to your opposing team, and fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, not going to happen. I think Team Bobby are going to go B, and they're going to be met with a 4-man stack, it looks like. They sent Jesus over to protect the A side, so 1 player there. And sure enough, the B side is covered 100% there by Team Hawks, and that might be another round in their favor as I see the first blood coming through. They've got Zaii, who is weak. LittleB drops, and literally at a standstill right now.
Contact with enemy.
if Bandit gets pushed up, we're going to find that kill. It puts kill number 3 on the board. Might be looking for Jesus here as well, but Jesus Comes through with the snipe. DLQ in hand, picks that one up. And we do have bombs still in the hands of Zaii, but it's a 3 versus 4. We'll have to see what they decide to do here. Obviously, A is pretty much wide open. We know that. They don't. A couple players now starting to make that rotation over. As you can see, Legacy has headed over to A. Ooh, Leon mid. Might have just got a peek on the Zaii there. Definitely got one on to Bobby. Unable to find the bullets to connect, however. And now both teams just playing super cautious.
Well, not anymore. It looks like Team Bobbers is going to make that 3-stack push onto the B site. They catch Jesus, last player there alive. They catch one from Hawks. It's an even 3v3. The bomb's going to be pushed up. Shots are going to come raining in. Zaii going to find another. What was a 4v3 is now a 3v2. And the numbers are stacked against... Oh my god, Jesus. Might have been able to save himself there, but only found one. Okay, Legacy. Now it's Zaii and Legacy. Legacy finds the shots!
Nice work.
Clutch of a lifetime there for Legacy.
Yeah, definitely a big clutch coming through for Legacy. It cushions the blow a little bit, brings it to a 3 versus 2. And again, Bobby maybe kicking himself a little bit, saying this should be a best of 3. But all in good competition.
Defend the objective. They have the bomb.
I certainly don't expect all of the games to go this long. This has been a nutty one. I mean, again, if you look at the search and destroy talent for each of these teams, this is looking pretty solid right now.
Legacy may have got one with that nade. Nope, didn't. Blocked it.
I was watching him too. I was like, that looks like a good cook.
Spot.
But
yeah. We got a 4-player stack on this B side for Team Hawks, and we got Hawks himself looking for the flank. He's going to go ahead and push Zaii. Zai's like one shot. Now we're going to see the readjustment here. 2 players going to push in. Ban. And now Leon looking for that backside flank too. They're going to go ahead and full send all the way around, but look at it. Weroo's got this angle covered, but does he only have a pistol?
Oh, Legacy's going to find one before getting taken down. LittleB with the HSO. I was looking for that push from Leon, but it's going to be Bobby picking that kill up. Weroo going to find the pistol whip on to Band. Hawks is there for the refrag, but Hawks is now left in a 1 versus 2. Finds a couple shots onto Zaii, but unable to quite put him down. Now Bobby and Zaii left in that 2v1. Can they extend their lead here, or will Hawks clutch up and prove that he is the best player in this lobby once again?
The bomb has been planted.
40 seconds on the clock. Hawksnest. Pretty much gonna have to take both of those players out and get that bomb fuse. That's a guaranteed thing that he's gonna have to do. I don't think he's gonna be able to do it though, I'll be honest with you. Look at the positioning, both players kind of covering the angles. Gets the sit rep, he knows they're there. 16 seconds on the clock. Maybe play your life, Hawks. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let this one slide. Oh, he wants Bobby. Bobby says, oh god, Bobby, what was that?
I don't know, but Hawksnest just came through with a 360 on the Bobby there before getting taken down by Zaii. And Team Bobby now lead 4-2. Is he a Type 25 bot by Blurr?
Enemy has dropped the
Sure
bomb.
enough.
Destroy the objective. Bomb acquired.
Well, looks like a full send coming through for Team Bobby on to A this time, and unfortunately for Leon, who has 4 kills on the board, I think he's about to find out the uncomfortable way, but sure enough, actually rotates on over through mid, and they've got to have an idea that Team Bobby are going A at this point.
Ban does. Ban's literally right there on the opposite side. Bomb's gonna go down. Look how they don't waste any time. That was their downfall a few rounds back. They didn't get that bomb plant down ASAP. Literally a disaster, as they were kind of struggling to get that bomb in quickly enough. And first blood's gonna come through. Ban finds the shots to land. Weroo dropped.
Oh my goodness, LittleB with the point blank quick scope going to come through there. Got another 1-for-1 trade, and now it's LittleB left alone in a 1 versus 3. He's got 15 seconds, but he's not in a position to defend this bomb. Rather good round going over to the side of Team Hawks. LittleB, fortunately at least, survives and will be able to keep that DLQ.
Bomb spotted. Enemy has dropped the bomb.
Yikes.
Interessante. And I think they are playing the games on the opposite side too. So I think Team Noah and Aerith are actually playing. And I might have seen there could have potentially been a DQ on the flip side of things. I know the mollies are banned. They are banned. But I don't know what the rule is going to be on that.
If mollies are banned, then I think we actually had a DQ. Do we have a DQ in the last game then?
I was in Summit. Leon pulled it out in the last round. It really didn't matter. They were already down.
Okay. Okay, it was
Yeah,
Summit.
10-1.
All right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We do have shots fired. Oh, Blurr gonna pick off Legacy. MW11 in hand. Definitely was that a... Maybe it was a Renetti, actually. That was a Deagle. Oh my goodness. Gonna pick that one up. Might be able to find Leon here as well. Gets the break, and that's gonna be Weroo picking up the kill. Hawks is able to find a refrag onto Zaii. Bomb is down, but
That's
definitely
tough.
in a position that they can grab. They have the 4 versus 3 advantage. You see Band pushing up through mid here. I'm unsure if he actually noticed that Bomb was down there or not. He definitely knows now. That was a pretty blatant red beep in the middle of his screen. Weroo gonna pick that kill up. Jesus is able to find a refrag onto Blurr. Leading the lobby right now for kills is gonna be Jesus, LittleB, and Blurr all tied up at 7, but Zaii in that #1 spot with 8 on the board. We are getting a little bit more even contribution for the side of Team Bobby this time. Band sitting down at 2 at 7 and Hawksnest at 6 and 6. Man, I don't know.
I gotta say,
don't
maybe
know.
this is not a map that Hawksnest has played a lot of. But doing a great job. Band, I'm not sure what the case is here. He's 2 at 7. You know this is Search and Destroy. But tell me at least one of those kills were on Bobby.
Enemy in sight.
I would definitely think Hawks is pushing up, looking for an extra kill. Gets taken down by Bobby.
Ready up.
5-3 in favor of Team Bobbert right now.
This is the money round right here. You got to spin it all. We're gonna be flipping after this one.
Yep. Yep, this is round 9. Round 10 is where it all goes away, so spend what you got, Hawks. Buy your homies something if you need to. No? Alright, well,
The enemy has
definitely
the
been
bomb.
a close game so far. We are getting ready to switch here shortly.
He goes out for Weroo, gets a hit marker. Doesn't actually... Oh, that was a concussion. Never mind. Does get the info he needs to wait for that push. I gotta find one. LittleB gonna find one as well. Those are the flank players. It looked like one more was there. That was Hawksnest, and Zaii gonna be able to pick up that kill too. So that's 2 for Zaii. Mentioned him having 8 kills earlier. I'm sure he's got at least 10 now. Yep, 10 and 5 for Zaii.
Sniper. Get down. Sniper. Get down. Sniper.
A little bit rough for Legacy. They were in a 2v5, and
bomb
sure
has been
enough,
planted.
it's going to be Jesus getting taken down on the backside by Weroo, and not only that, Legacy
Enemy in sight.
had a sight line on LittleB, but was unable to find the kill. Finds one onto Bobby, but Weroo is there for the
Lost that,
refrag,
but it's not over yet.
and
Ready up.
this is going to be back to pistols only, guys. Everybody gets reset down to 5 hundo money. You have an opportunity to buy yourself up on some armor, maybe some concussions. You can see Legacy. It says, no armor from me, Renetti only, bro.
Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
Oh, this is a bold push. Look, they're all going through mid. Might be going for that direct angle for A. 3 players left on B for Team Bobby. They're going to have to retake this site as the bomb's going to go down quickly. Legacy might not have planted that in the best place. This is, you can see the cover is going to be literally on the backside. He may have probably wanted to plant that on the backside of the bomb. Nonetheless, does get the job done. 30 seconds on the clock. Renetti in hand. Shots are going to come raining in. 3 players in the staircase. Bobby is dead.
Bobby does get dropped there. Legacy's looking for more action. Splits his damage between 2. Blurr is going to live, but Band is there for the refrag. Blurr finds 1 onto Legacy, but the refrag coming through by Leon. Getting a little bit closer now. We've got 6-4 rolling.
Destroy the objective.
All right, so it looks like just the... Oh, this is so weird. Looks like maybe just the round 1 games will be best of 3s. Trying to keep up with everything going on in the background.
The bomb has been planted.
Bomb going to be planted in another bold strategy, bold push up to this A site. Team Hawksnest. Look at the spoil. Team Bobby, after a devastating first game loss, redeemed themselves in the firing range. Now have an opportunity to play for that winners finals against Team Noah or Team Aerith. 4v3. Band's the only casualty so far for Team Hawks. Oh, look at all the attention. Everybody's down that staircase. That's a funnel of death. Funnel of death. Funnel. Leon going to pick up 3. That's going to be the round, and that is going to be 5-6 now. Maybe this side, or this map may be a little bit more balanced, but I could definitely see it. Well, no, I don't know. I think it's a little bit more strategy-based. If you push A, you take the risk of literally running right into your opponents head on. And if you push B, it's pretty much the same case. This is a very defensive... Like, look how close it is to both sides for the defense.
They have the bomb.
Contact with enemy.
Yeah, you are absolutely right, and we have Team Hawks currently pushing on up the A side pretty aggressively. You have Zaii still rocking that HSO, taking a couple shots from, I believe that was Jesus there. It's going to give that information, and you can see that Team Bobby start to collapse on over. We'll have to see if they're able to clutch this one up. Obviously not going to be an easy matchup. You have actually LittleB coming through the underpass along with Weroo here. This is like such a weird choke point to put yourself into, you know? We do have Blurr trying to figure out if he can jump through that window. Guess what? Surprise, buddy. Doesn't look like you can.
This is a funnel. Look at this. Oh, shots from LittleB. Gonna find 1, but 4 players definitely outpower you on that transition, and that is going to be a 6-6. Team Hawksnest. Imagine, best of 3. Bobby wanted it. We got it. 6-6. Hawksnest got all the momentum. Who would have known?
Defend the objectives. The enemy has the bomb.
Alright, well, as we get into this next stage of the game, we're going to have to see who is going to take the edge as we move on.
Weroo's in like a real cheeky spot here. Legacy gonna do his due diligence, catches Weroo lacking. And that is gonna be 2 players down for Team Bobbers.
You were the last one. Complete the mission. The bomb has been planted.
Yeah, that's what I said, hello. Yeah, we're going after this match, it's gonna be best of ones.
Nice work.
Yeah.
Get ready for the next round.
Oh, Team Hawks is gonna come through with the 7th round win. Is it gonna be enough? Obviously, these two teams have gone back and forth.
Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
Contact with enemy.
Smoke out.
Hop on over to Blurr, who does have Legacy approaching in front of him. Certain he heard the play there, but it is going to be Band picking up one on to Weroo. Now Hawks rotating on over, gets taken down by LittleB, who in a pretty decent position there. And now it looks like the bomb plant getting ready to come through.
Finish the mission. The bomb has been planted.
You have Leon watching that underground pass. You have 14 kills on the board for Leon to lead the lobby. The next closest is going to be LittleB at 13, Zaii with 12, and then JesusSavesU with 11. Bobby left alone in a 1 versus 4 right now. You can't be feeling too confident. Does pick up one onto Legacy, but immediately gets refragged out. Now Team Hawks, they lead 8-6.
May not have been the move for Bobby. Obviously, he wants to pick up a win there, but you've got a 1v4, bombs planted. You had a decent gun to, you know, take it to the next round, and not sure what his cash situation is going to allow him to pick up. It does look like an SKS. Yeah, well, I mean, you could have saved money there.
They have the bomb.
Maybe banked on it for the next round as we're getting into it. A little bit of a different approach here from Bobby. Look at him. He's got the SKS. He's firing away, but going to be met with a lot of energy there. Bobby needs to play his life. Can't afford to go down. Looks to fall back, and that is definitely the play, Bobby.
I'm hot.
Doing a great job of holding off that push, and look at how Team Hawksnest.
Sniper.
They can't recover from that.
Yep, and Weroo on the back line there is able to pick up the final kill on to, I believe that was Jesus there. We did have a lot of money in the books for the side of Team Hawks, however, so they'll get to fully re-buy out their loadouts and be in a good position for this next round. Mostly full loadout for the side of Team Bobby, but it does look like Zaii maybe didn't have enough for that last armor plate, so we'll see. It is a $20,500 buy round for the side of Team Hawks up against the $7K that Team Bobby spent. So definitely expect Team Hawks to try to answer back here. We do have LittleB picking up first blood now with Blurr pushing the corner. He's going to find one before he gets taken down by Legacy. Hawks pushing back on up now. We've got 3 players here waiting. Legacy's going to pick up 1. Legacy's going to pick up 2, but Zaii finally able to stop the terror. Picks up the kill. It's now a 2 versus 2. We've got Weroo rotating in through from behind here. Looks like, oh boy!
Dumpstered.
If we were on Meeseeks, we might have found some different language to use there. Oh, last night was such a good night, man. It was, so
that was
funny.
The absolute best. If you guys missed out on it, you got to go back and rewatch the VOD. It was well worth it. Zaii now in a pretty undoable 2v1 is going to give... Oh my god! No,
Oh my
Zaii!
goodness!
Whew!
Yo, somebody get that kid a raise.
Bomb defused.
Bobby, are you not drooling?
Bro, did Legacy get 360'd?
Ready up.
Hawks got 360.
Or was it Hawks? Okay.
It was Hawks.
Okay.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. They both could have gotten 360 for all I care. That was absolutely point blank shot. First one. Hawks gets diddled in the corner. Sheesh. Zaii, tone it down a little bit, buddy. There are kids watching.
Defend the objective.
Yeah, tying things back up. 8-8. Can't think of much better way to have this final round come through. You can see that Team Bobby might have had the prediction of a lifetime here. They've made their rotation over. They're at A. You see Band is heading on over to B. He's going to get the information that nobody's there and probably relay that to his team. We do have Jesus picking up one. Blurr, LittleB, Blurr filling up the feed back. It's now Legacy and Jesus left alone, and with Legacy getting picked off by LittleB, it's just Jesus Saves left in a 1 versus 4. He's got a sniper in hand. You definitely want to believe that he has enough in the tank to clutch this one up. We saw Zaii clutch up the 1v2 last game. But there's a lot of talent left on the board here, my dude. Blurr, Weroo, LittleB, and Bobby. LittleB does get taken down right there. Bro, you can head to B all you want. You got 50 seconds and you ain't got the bomb, my dude.
I think he needs to play his life here. Look at his cash. We got one more round before we reset. He does not have enough to do anything with. Play your life. Play it smart. Hope for that next round to come through and then maybe take you to a reset where everything is going to be even.
Yeah, I think that's probably the better play to make here, but it also doesn't seem like the type of play that Jesus Saves is going to make. So.
Bomb acquired.
Oh, he does get the bomb. I believe that was Blurr that heard him making that rotation, and now you can see Weroo and Bobby making that rotation on over. Weroo's going to find him. Good night, Jesus. Take a seat, take a nap. Weroo coming through with the kill. Match point now for Team Bobby.
This is tough. Gonna take a look and see what. Okay, he was able to pick up a little bit of cash. I think he only had 600 to begin with. This is it. Spend it if you got it, boys. Don't have anything left. This is all gonna be dependent on if you make it and pull back that pull off this comeback of a lifetime here for Team Hawksnest. You are literally one round away from a reset and an upset if you take 2. This is where it starts.
Yeah, absolutely right. You can see Legacy is our bomb carrier. He's not wanting to push up towards B quite yet. But Team Bobby, they are spread out quite far. So you need to make a decision here before Team Bobby does get some information and collapse on you. Oh my goodness! Where?
Through the little hole in the window at the top.
Oh, the window! Oh no!
Yeah. Oh my! Band finds 1 nade as well. This is where those lethals come into heavy play. Band gets taken out over a little bit of a extra push there. Rim gonna get some shots there. Oh my God! The GKS hits that hard.
Yo, the GKS hits that hard, my dude.
Zaii? Blurr, you need to collapse. Finds 1, is not going to be able to find the other.
Oh
Legacy
my goodness.
We're going to a reset round. Winner takes all, moves on to the winners finals. Well, they're going to be battling out for a prize pool of $2,000 or $1,000 if they finish second. Loser, pretty much packing bags.
The real question here is, does Bobby lose his own event after giving Hawks a second chance at life? Oh, man.
Defend the objective. They have the bomb.
Well, it's a 24 versus 23,000 buyout round for these two teams. Nobody wanting to push. Blurr does pick up 1 on Hawksnest, but we did have LittleB drop as well. LittleB is top fragging for the team, so that's never going to be ideal. Yo, Legacy's rocking an FHJ right now.
I love the creativity. This is the last round. Spin it if you got it.
Yeah. Does look like Team Bobby are maybe opting to go ahead and turn things around and head on over to the A site. You might encounter Band on the way. The real question is, can Band pick up 1 and get that information to his team? Or does Team Bobby get the edge here? kind of hard to say. We do have Weroo making the late rotation through.
Man, you could literally cut the tension with a knife right,
Right.
now. It's match point, 30 seconds on the clock. Rem making that rotation over does not fully commit, and I don't think Ban hears anything because, oh, there goes the concussions. That's it. Look at everybody. Look at everybody from Teams Hawksnest. This is an F. You should have thrown those concussions. Easy kill.
Yikes.
12 points, or 12 seconds on the clock.
Weir's going for it, but he's going to get taken out. Didn't get the bomb planted either. Disaster strikes
No,
for Team
Bobby!
Bobby, and Team Hawksnest come through with the victory. My goodness, what a series. What an absolute
Super
series.
Sag. Yeah. Wonder if Bobby will join us back in VC now.
He might. He might. Probably gonna come in and be like, I should have just taken the W and walked.
He was trying to do it for the better of the event, and I appreciate that. I think the better play was pick a better first map. Summit, not it.
It's a draw. Stand down.
Sheesh.
All right, well, that is going to bring an end to our best of 3 between Team Bobby and Team Hawksnest. Going to be Team Hawksnest coming through in the round 19 victory in Payout Search and Destroy. 13 kills for Band, 17 for Leon, 15 for Legacy, 16 for Jesus, only 6 for Hawksnest. You know,
Oh, hold on.
clearly decided he carried enough in game 1 and game 2, and wanted to see the rest of the team earn their victory. What are we holding on to?
I was looking at it. I was looking at the event chat, and they were like, or not the event chat. Maybe it was in. Where was I just seeing all this stuff? Oh, it was in the event chat. Yeah. So apparently the legendary flash was banned, and someone used the legendary flash.
I mean, it was Bobby, but Bobby lost anyway, so.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
At least according to Hello, that's what I see.
All right. Well, we're going to get ready for this next matchup. Does look like it's going to be Team Aerith versus Team Noah.
LittleB, LittleB says he died to a Molotov.
That game? I didn't see a Molly, but...
I didn't see it either, but that's also not saying it didn't happen.
Interesting.
All right, well, there might be a dispute over game 1, guys. I do think we are hopping into our other match. Did we determine that was already going on off stream?
Let me take a look at the rotations.
All right, it looks like Hello says it'll default to go with who won, since both teams technically had a DQ offense. So Team Hawks should win off that, and they will move on to the grand finals. And
I'm looking at it, and since we're starting with a standoff map, this is the first game.
Just go with the first map of each match. Standoff, okay. So am I understanding correctly that Team Aerith and Team Noah did not play off stream?
I saw some chatter in the event chat, and I assumed. All right, well, good deal. Do we have time for me to grab a drink real quick?
Yes, we do. We're going to take a short break, guys, while we get the next game rolling for you, and we will be right back.
Are we off the air?
Nope. All right, guys, welcome back. We are sorry about the delay. We are getting ready to get into our next matchup, which is going to be Team Aerith versus Team Noah. It does look like Team Hawksnest has DQ'd due to a kill with the Molotov, which is a banned item. They used it during the Game 1 on Summit. They did receive a warning at that point. They lost that match anyway. And then they used another one on Coastal. So they do take the DQ there. So I believe that's going to mean Team Bobby will move on to the Winners Bracket Finals. And now we've got to figure out who is going to be the team joining them. It's Team Aerith versus Team Noah. I got to say, as far as raw talent goes, verdict, I think Team Aerith might have a little bit of the edge, but I absolutely refuse to sleep on Team Noah here because Noah is a great IGL, and this is still a stacked team nonetheless that I think their playstyles are going to mesh quite
Enemy
well.
has dropped the bomb. Bomb spotted. Enemy has dropped the bomb.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and dive in. If I'm not mistaken, this is a best of one. And it's going to be played here on Standoff, so I'm loving the map choice. I'm loving the rotation. I'm loving the teams. Both teams pretty cracked. to say the least. And
Destroy the
I think the
objective.
talent may favor Team Aerith if I'm not overstepping my boundaries, but I think we still got a very, very competitive matchup ahead of us. And as a matter of fact, we are going to see that A push come through early on for Team Noah as they go ahead and secure the side. They got a free one, but look at the backside. All of Team Aerith have made the flank push up through back alley. They're going to go ahead and push the players off. Shots are going to rain in. Nero almost loses his life, but is able to escape. First blood's going to come through, and that's going to be space on Jingo.
We do have Aerith mid getting some information of teams making that rotation across. I'd actually have Cheto pushing on up underneath. Take my diddly is Marshy, for anybody who was wondering. All tied up, 3-3 as far as player lives go for each of these teams. You can see the group push coming through from the side of Team Noah. This is what I was talking about. Noah is a solid IGL. We've seen him in some of our like Trovo showdowns that we've cast in the past verdict. And Team Noah is always a dominating force just around Noah's ability to lead people. Another 1-for-1 trade comes through, but it is going to be Tech and Aerith coming through. Dynamic duo picking up that round, and Team Aerith take round 1. Going to get themselves quite a bit of money in their pockets. If you look across the board, between 1,200 and 1,600 for everybody on the side of Team Noah. I think we had like 24 to 2,800 for the side of Team Aerith, so you can see how much additional wealth you get from those win rounds. So,
well, 9,100 buy round for Team Aerith, 6,400. Much higher for the side. Oh my God, Tectonic finds one, drops instantly though. Nero going to get the refrag, and now we're going to see that same direct approach over to the A side. I think the thing that went wrong for Team Noah earlier in that first round was the fact they didn't utilize on getting that bomb plant down ASAP. We know how devastating it can be if you put your opponents on the clock. Nero looking for that bomb plant, not going to go ahead and do it yet because guess what? Marshy finds one, and what you had an equal matchup, now going to be a little bit less balanced. 3v4 style here. Nero looking for some shots to land, not going to be successful with it, so now we're still at that little standstill. Nero, oh my God, Aerith, you are cracked. Look at the jump shots. Not going to be able to get him to land, and sure enough, Cheto going to be able to come through and find a kill of their own. Cheto finds 2. Cheto is dropped, though. And now it's a 1v2. Nero going to go ahead and secure the bomb plant.
bomb plant comes through. Marshy left alone in a 1v2. I believe Cheto is down, and for some reason his picture is just not grayed out. So that's unique. But almost able to pick up the 1, but Nero going to come through and does pick up that kill, tying things up 1-1. Again, guys, we are sorry about the rule change, but we did drop back to a best of 1 in a first to 10 for payout search and destroy here. So even though we saw the game 3 earlier between Team Bobby and Team Hawks, just think of that as extra content. Just because we were going to be here until probably 1 o'clock in the morning at that point.
Oh, we were all up for it earlier. What happened?
Look,
I'll tell you what happened. Team Noah, or Team Hawksnest and Bobby went to around 19 and in that
in game 3.
happened. Yeah, in game 3, that thing went the distance, and you know we're about 2.5 hours in deep, and now we're just now getting into the next game, next match. That's what happened. Noah finds first blood. Gonna go ahead and take my diddly out.
Well, not only was it that, right? We had 11 rounds for the first game, and everybody was like, okay, that was pretty quick. Maybe we do a best of 3. And then we had a round 17 followed by a round 19. Like,
yeah.
That is just the case. You can see Nero is pushed up here. Might be looking for a plant here soon. Jingo here at the bakery, however, is a 5 versus 4, as we did have the pick come through onto Marshy, aka Take My Diddly. Couple Couple shots land onto Jingo there, but a bunch of action starting to break out over here at the A side. We got Tech taking a bunch of shots. Vague gonna come through, picks that one up before getting taken down by Aerith, who's pushing in through the back. Jingo taken down by Nero. It's a 3 versus 1. Aerith last alive for her team. Can she clutch it up? She's up against Nero, Space, and Noah. 3 top-tier gamers.
Yeah, look where Space is. Space got that MK2.
Enemy
Maybe not as lethal as an SKS or a sniper in this case, but sure enough, he has that topside advantage. He's not even going to be able to take any shots because Noah finds the shots to land and Aerith drops, and now it's a 1v2. And the lead has drifted back over in favor of Team Noah. Great teamwork, great patience. That first round, they may have dropped the ball with not getting that bomb plant down, but they played each round accordingly since. They wait for that player advantage. They get that bomb plant down. They stack the odds against this Team Air team, who is very, very cracked, but just outplaying them in that aspect. And now Cheto going to be able to pick up the Locust, could be able to pick up some shots from some of these players trying to cross their mid, and Tectonic is one of those players. He might be able to play his life for now, but Nero, oh, the shots.
Let's get out of here.
He's going to be forced out, and he's going to be pushed right in front of Vague.
Noah does pick up one on Jingo in the background there. Tech up here in the courtyard might be getting hunted by Vague currently.
Get down, sniper!
Doesn't look like it's quite going to come through. The one-player advantage is in favor of Team Noah right now.
Sniper!
Oh, Tectonic definitely saw Noah making that rotation in through to the bakery. And find Cheto on the tank as well. Finds a couple shots, but Space up top. Gonna take down Tectonic from that broken wall. Now the 2-player advantage comes through for the side of Team Noah. Nero. Pick up one onto Marshy. He's looking for Aerith as well. We have Vague making a long backside rotation. Might come up behind nVoi here in just a second. Sure enough, Aerith gets taken down. Vague finds nVoi as well. And the 3-1 lead in favor of Team Noah.
Drop the bomb. Bomb spotted.
Decent job there, Vague, on the backside flank. 100% paying off. nVoi gets caught with his back turned. And now we're looking at 3 rounds in a row for Team Noah. Saving a little bit of that composure after that first round L and haven't really looked back. 8,100 equipment value for Team Noah, 17,000. How did they get that much money though? That's my question.
I think they econ round twice.
Oh, okay. Well, good deal. Well, here we go. Maybe a chance for them to, you know, redeem themselves here. Can't take 4 rounds in a row. Not on the defense, in my opinion. Spend that kind of money, definitely need to make something show for it. Space does have his coveted SKS in hand, firing it away, man. This guy is just ridiculous with that SKS in his hand, so does find one. Tectonic catches Vague lacking, and Space gonna get the redeem. Bomb gonna be pushed up, but it's not safe yet. It's a 4v4, waiting for that extra body to drop, and gonna see how it pans out now. Aerith's gonna be taking some shots, but of course, Space here to wallbang galore all throughout this cubby site, and bomb's gonna go down. We got about 40 seconds left. Team Aerith spent 17K. Is this your round?
Target's inside.
Marshy on a pretty nasty head glitch over there, but Space behind Tractor here going to be good to go.
Oh
Those
my.
players are rushing in. nVoi going to pick that one up. This is a big round for Team Aerith as they take the 5-for-1 trade. They lost out on Tectonic, but they wiped out the opposing forces. And for anybody joining us late, this is Payout Search and Destroy. So there's no round flip there after round 5. It is 1st to 10. So be keeping an eye out for it. Let's see, we've got top fragging for the lobby right now. Verdict is Vague with 5 kills on the board.
Defend the objectives.
Nero, Noah, Tectonic, and Marshy each with 4. Space, Cheto, Jingo with 3, and then Aerith and nVoi both struggling a little bit further back down at 2 currently. Vague gonna pick up kill number 6 onto Jingo there. Just have players all around him here at this bakery though, but they didn't hear him. Oh no.
They had to have some kind of call out there, right? Nope, Marshy's dropped. Aerith looking for the refrag. Aerith not gonna get it. They gonna be able to. Oh my god, he's got 3 already this round. Oh, gets the wallbang hits, gets the finish up. No! Oh my god, Aerith! Finally takes down Vague, catches him. Trying to be a little too aggressive. Doesn't matter though. Noah's there to pick up that kill, and now it's just Tectonic in a 1v4. Noah drops. Bomb's down. 35 seconds on the clock. 2 players directly on site. That's going to be Nero and Cheto. Got space on the full-on top side of market. Tectonic, 20 seconds now on the clock.
Looking for Nero here. Going to pick up the 1. Now he's got space and Cheto to deal with, but only 10 seconds on the clock. I just don't think it's going to happen. Play your life at this point, my dude. Sure enough, space. Up top, across the map, doesn't matter. Beeman with the SKS, going to take him down. 4-2 lead in favor of Team Noah. Almost at that halfway point. And we have, what, 3 more rounds until we get the reset?
Yeah, 3 more rounds and we'll get that reset. Switch sides. We'll see how it pans out now. Vague just absolutely terrorizing this lobby. He's got 8 already on board. Is it going to be playing as aggressive this round? Picked up 3 big frags last one, so he did his civil duty. We'll see if it can translate in the long run. Got a little bit more of a conservative approach here from Team Aerith, looking to keep it centralized, all on that big blue area, CT tank side, and maybe play a little bit of that barrels. That's Jingo. Wait for that push up to the A side. It's inevitable. These guys have not done anything differently here yet, so... First push comes through. Jingo still on the barrel side of the map. Clearing every angle. Nero looking for this bomb to go down at A. He might as well get it, though. Okay, Cheto finds first blood. That's what you need. And the bomb plan is going to follow. Love it.
Quick bomb plant coming through for Nero, the lead OBJ player for the New York Subliner Mayhem team. You have a big push coming through from Vague Tech. Gonna pick up that kill. Even on the weekend round, he's gonna get himself a Type 25 in hand. Looking for Cheto now as well. Picks up kill number 2. Gonna bring things to a 3 versus 3 space. Back on boxes is in a great spot to capitalize on that semi-auto SKS. You can now see Tech pushing up. Ooh! Space is nasty with the SKS, dude. Oh my goodness.
Not over yet. Ready up. Enemy
Didn't expect Space to drop down and go to boxes, and sure enough, Tech didn't either. Ate a few bullets and dropped. 5-2 lead getting a little out of hand, favoring Team Noah, and you'd have told me that this lead would have gotten this drastic earlier on. I would have probably not believed you, because Team Aerith's team, super cracked. Super stacked, 15,000 buy. This is the last round. No, we got 1 more after this, so a lot of money being spent on both sides.
You are absolutely right. Nero coming through with 1 onto nVoi there. First blood for the side of Team Noah, and like I said, right from the beginning, even if you look at Team Aerith and you're like, oh man, we've got just a little bit more solid fragging power on that side, you cannot sleep on Noah's ability to lead, as well as, again, the play style that Vague, Nero, Space, and Cheto bring to the table. Just honestly feels like it would synergize well, and it has been so far. They continue to lead here. Vague picking up the kill on to Marshy. Now the 6-2 lead. This is our last round before the reset, so spend what you got, boys and girls. All right. Space not really in a position to buy anything, I guess. Spent
Yeah, I don't think him
700
and
this
Noah.
round.
Look,
Yeah.
yeah,
Destroy
but they got a lot of money, bro.
Yeah, they got utility coming through. 18,300 equipment value for the side of Team Aerith versus the 11K for Team Noah. Vague gonna turn, takes the refrag onto Tectonic, who took down Nero. The 1-for-1 comes through. The quick bomb plant coming through for Vague as well.
Bomb has been planted.
Jingo on the flank catches shots on Cheto, but isn't going to be able to get the kill. Does get the assist there as Marshy finally able to pick up a gun that is not an AK-47. Isn't going to be able to maximize on it. And it's a 2v2 now, making a 2v1 space. Can he clutch it up? I believe in him 100%. They got to know exactly where he's at. He's got to be either boxes or top market, and he's not top market. Gets one. Aerith, all up to you. Catches up, reloaded, doesn't matter. Oh my God, space.
But it's not over yet. Ready up.
Put the SKS away, son.
And now, you guys see exactly why teams wanted the SKS banned for Stage 5. It was specifically because Space is too cracked with it. It's not because the gun is broken, because let me tell you, the same people complaining about how strong it is are absolutely trash with it. So,
Destroy the
that's the reality. It takes a whole different level of skill than, you know, how could you want to ban the SKS and allow the Type 25 or the M13? You know, like, what? But overall, trades coming through left and right. We are on that reset round, which is why you see everybody with their pistols out. MW11's coming through. Marshy rotating on hard back through here. Might be able to find a free kill onto Nero. Sure enough, picks that one up. The bomb plant is coming through.
bomb has been planted.
If shots fired by Vague and Cheto, but they're unable to lock it down. Definitely see Vague saw Aerith making that rotation from behind. Bro, Vague has 13 on the board right
It's all
now.
up to you
Tech,
now. Finish the
next
mission.
closest top frag with 10 and 8.
Gonna get Aerith too. Nope, 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 nope. Gets the call out from Marshy. Aerith should be able to slide this corner. Nope, waits for the push. It was bound to happen at some point. Gets the free kill, and now we got a round reset, or a side flip, a reset, and the advantage back over. But that doesn't mean anything. We saw first round win in favor of Team Aerith, and they kind of just dropped the ball from there and allowed Team Noah to take 7. This is their opportunity to take 7 of their own. Can they make this comeback? It's only 3-7.
Defend the objectives.
Got plenty of time to
Enemy
do
has
it.
the bomb.
And an advantage with the flip.
Yep. See Marshy able to get some information on the backside there. Vague opting to buy a PDW. No econ round for the side of Team Noah. They just go ahead and go for it. Vague taking a lot of damage there, but is going to make it out alive. Space was the first casualty. That's going to give an advantage over to the side of Team Aerith. Now Marshy taking some shots mid, finding some to connect onto Vague. You got 2 players playing the head glitch for the side of Team Aerith there, and Vague now left alone in a 1 versus 5. It ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening. No shot. Nope. Jingo coming through with the PDW, securing that final kill.
Next round.
Brings Aerith to 4 versus 7 now.
Yeah, I think as long as you can keep Space suppressed, not allow him to get anything close to a SKS, you know, you've got yourself an opportunity to clutch up, and sure enough, nothing in his hands other than a deagle.
Defend the objective.
This is when that strategy that, you know, you were talking about econ rounds, this is when that's going to come in effect. 700 only spent here for the guys over at Team Noah. They, on the backs of losing 2 rounds in a row here, nVoi going to find 2. Bomb surely going to go down ASAP. nVoi going to go ahead and get it done. That is going to leave 3 players for the 3v5 retake. Noah, Cheto, and Space, but they all got pistols. Oh my God, Space doesn't need the SKS apparently. He's got the deagle.
Yeah, Jingo slid the corner there, picked up 1, but got dropped by Cheto, and now Space left alone in a 1 versus 4. Turns, gets a shot on a Marshy, which breaks the armor, but it's not enough to take him down. That's going to be an even closer game now as we have approached evening things up. 2 more rounds for Team Aerith, and they could be in a good position to start overtaking the side of Team Noah. They've got all the money. They've got all the opportunity right now. And they keep the snowball rolling.
They spent all that cash ASAP. 4,800 spent, 18,000 on the side of Team Noah. They need to see this investment pay off because they are getting rolled round after that reset. 3 in a row so far. Bombs in Marshy's hands. He does a little bit of due diligence and holds off the push from the backside before eventually making it over to this A site. And gonna go ahead and secure the bag there. Gets the bomb plant down, reduces clock 45 seconds. No casualties just yet, but I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of chaos here as that bomb ticker goes off. Oh my god, where did space even come from?
Wallbang, bro.
Bruh.
Vague now pushing on up, finds a kill. Alright, buttons are not working. Tectonic, nVoi, and Aerith last alive. Now it's 2 versus 2. We've only got 15 seconds to go. Tech pushing on up. Might have to make the backside rotation here. Nero looking to find a kill. Does pick up nVoi. And Tech should be able to clutch this. Tech clutches this.
Yep, absolutely. There you go. Good job.
Nice work. Get ready for the next round.
nVoi played a little bit too aggressive there. He was all out in the open, couldn't do anything. Dead to rights. 2 players push it in. Tectonic with the 200 IQ gets the full-on flank through broken wall and gets 2 free kills.
There's actually a straight from like A dom side rotation. He pushed through the A bomb, and then made a rotation back up mid street, and was able to get the refrags and pick up that round. Now, only 1 round between these 2 teams, bro. I mean, we were looking at the first couple rounds. We're going over to the side of Team Noah. Then Team Aerith made a couple round comeback. Then Team Noah would find a couple rounds. Now Team Aerith finding a couple rounds. This one could go the distance as well. Team Noah need to find 3 more on the board. We need 4 for Aerith. Ooh. Jingo finds 1, but immediately gets refragged out by Noah.
Get down, sniper! Sniper!
No wait here. Go ahead and get that bomb plant down. Wait for your enemies to push in. Aerith does a great job finding 1 on the transition. Catches 2. Cheto. Get laced. Noah, space. All up to you, Noah. Oh, how did space get all the way up here? Finds 1 in nVoi, but Tectonic with the refrag instantly. Noah's going to be left in a 1v2. He's a gamer, but let's be fair. There's only 13 seconds on the clock. No dice.
Target's in sight.
Yeah, Noah is a gamer for sure, and he's going to pick up 1 more kill on the way out, but not going to be able to find Tech, not going to be able to find the bomb defuse. Just going to play his life to keep his loadout for next round. All tied up, 7-7, bro. 3 rounds apiece to go. We do have... We have another reset round?
Yeah, if it does go tied up until that 19th round. Or
Are you
reset.
sure? Because it resets on round 10.
It flips then.
It flips.
It doesn't reset.
Okay. That's what I thought, because I noticed our last round 11, it was like a 24 versus 25,000 buyout round, so...
Last round 19.
Yeah. Yep, so everybody going to be looking to play their money and play their life, as these next couple rounds are quite important. We do have Aerith up top of mid, going to pick off Noah. So all that saving he did last round, not working out for him this time, so... A little bit rough, but... is what it is. We do have Vague pushing on up. Top frag for the lobby is going to be now Tectonic with 15 and 8 on the board. Vague second with 14 and 12 in space, coming in that number 3 slot with 13 on the board. 2 kills, however, out of the gate for the side of Team Aerith. Make it 4 as Jingo and Aerith each pick up 1 as well. And now it's space left alone in a 1 versus 5. Just don't see it being possible. And as you can tell, he's backing himself into the furthest back corner of the map. Probably just looking to play life here. Maybe pick up a kill if someone pushes. But man, what an intense game between these 2 teams.
Yep, we flipped sides. Scripts flipped as well with it. 6 rounds in a row so far for Team Aerith, looking to make it 7. Very much so, could do it. Shots come right in, didn't matter. 2 seconds left on the clock, no way Space had anything to do with that round. 8-7. Tide's turn. Lead changes. Aerith looking for that sweet comeback. They could very well do it here in this next 2 rounds. Gotta say, look at the cash flow over there on the flip side for Team Aerith. And then you look at what you got over here on the side of Team Noah. Not much to work with.
Defend the objectives. The enemy has the bomb.
Yeah, definitely not, and especially with the space getting reset off the Locust as well as the SKS. Now forced to rock the MK2, and as we discussed before, not a super great weapon in the meta right now. Big is pushed on up. He had taken some shots, but does survive. You can now see he's making that rotation from behind. Going to pick up one onto Tech. Cheto finds one onto nVoi as well, but take my diddly, a.k.a. Marshy, picking up one before Noah says, "Get out of here, son. I'm the GOAT." Oh my goodness. Aerith, where are you even taking wallbang shots from? What on earth? 3 versus 2 in favor of Team Noah right now. They might be able to even things up, and if they do, they can get some money back in for their spending next time. Oh my goodness. Jingo getting absolutely laced, peeking that doorway there. Now see Aerith is pushing up as well. She's got 12 on the board, doing the best work she can. Does look like she might be able to get the bomb down here in just a moment, but what is this play coming through from the side of Team Noah right now? Everybody went back top of blue. Now they're pushing back up towards A. Just don't entirely understand what that rotation was, but they're back in position before Aerith could do anything about it. She does see Cheto. Cheto win the better of that trade, and now Jingo left alone in a 1v3. Got 6,500 in the bank, so he can buy an extra loadout, no problem. Picks up one on space. Well, peeks the wrong corner in. Cheto gonna take him down, all tied up 8-8.
Oh, and completely unrelated news. If you check Twitter, you're gonna have some hot action there from Hawksnest. He's got some WAP video going on Twitter right now. He's gonna post some more. He said he didn't want to get DQ for the payout event. He didn't want his team to suffer. So he did a little bit of suffering himself. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Destroy the objective. We got the bomb.
Yeah, pin that. There you go, guys. You're welcome.
Oh, God. I think I have Chrome muted on this tab. Nope, let me mute it real quick so I can pull this up. Oh, boy.
Get down, sniper!
That's some good content right there, guys.
Oh, God.
That is some great content right there.
That is some nightmare fuel.
Yeah, right? Yeah, 4v4 here. We got plenty of action left in the Search and Destroy. You guys got plenty of action on Twitter. We've got an all-tied-up game. 8-all. Who's going to have the advantage? We can see a little bit of that power shift over in the favor of the guys over at Team Noah. Definitely making things interesting. I love the positioning here from Vega. I love that he continues to be aggressive. 16 kills on board for him. He's leading the lobby in frags. He's also leading the lobby in deaths, if you take a look at that, too. So if that doesn't get a million likes, I don't know what does.
So far, it's been retweeted 11 times and liked 65 times, and it's been up for, like, minutes. So.
Yeah.
As to be expected from a Hawksnest video, though, you know. Why did that just happen? There we go. All fixed. Hopefully that didn't mess anything up in OBS. Doesn't look like it did. Perfect.
Vague popping off. Tectonic gonna get the refrag, but it's a 1v3 and Space knows exactly where he's at. Shots. Man, I'm telling you, you can't let Space get that SKS. That could be the demise here for Team Aerith. Gonna need to find a way to take out Space now because he's on. He's got his SKS rolling, and you got Vague who's on Demon Time right now. 18 kills on board. Still pretty high in deaths, but I mean, when you're able to pick up some value before you drop, I absolutely encourage it.
Frag.
You're absolutely right. It does look like we have Noah rocking the SKS as well. Cheto pulling out that DLQ, and Vague and Nero each coming through. Got that M13, both of them running the Morningstar. Look over at the opposition. It's Aerith DLQ in hand. Jingo Type 25. Marshy M13. nVoi with a PDW, and Tectonic with a Type 25 as well. Dang, bottom frag for this game is 8 kills right now. Definitely see that these two teams playing super, super cautious right now. There's so much on the line. Obviously, for the side of Team Noah, they don't want to drop this round and potentially have to be in match point scenario. Puts a lot of pressure on. And alternatively, Aerith and her team are in that match point scenario. They cannot afford to give a first blood to the side of Team Noah right now. Several players finally started to push up towards A for the side of Team Aerith. As far as Team Noah goes, looking for some information through the wall bang there. Couldn't quite find anything to connect. Aerith gonna find one onto Cheto. Vague on the chase, but can't find the last bullet. And Aerith gonna take down Noah. The 2-pick open. That might be enough to push us into a round 19 verdict.
Enemy in sight.
It's all up to you now.
Oh, look at Vague. He has to pull out the knife. Can't finish it off with the M13 Morningstar. Couldn't reload either. We're going to be in a final round flip sides. We're going the distance. Round 19. Seen it twice in a row now, and we expected this one to be a nail biter, and sure enough, not only do we get a round 19 here, but we've got a Hawksnest WAP video on Twitter. Feels like Christmas has came early. Is that right?
Again, I think there's a little bit more nightmare fuel in that Twitter clip, but that's just
Before
me.
Christmas, guys. That's what it is right there.
Look at this aggressive push coming out of the side of Team Noah. This is a push driven by a leader.
The bomb has been planted.
Make sure you use code Noah at checkout for everything. Code Noah is a global discount code. Space taking a bit of damage there. Time is taken away. Vague. Gonna pick up first blood on Marshy. Does finally get taken down by Tectonic.
Targets in sight.
Ooh, Aerith
Oh,
gonna
the
find
fade.
2 though.
Targets in sight.
Look, Tectonic on the flank here is gonna ego chow Space there to answer. No, dice! No way! What Space? Get him out of the freaking lobby!
Ready up.
Bruh! What did we just watch? They all lined up for him. One v4 clutch from Space. Shut the front door.
That was
That was nutty.
oh my goodness. What a clutch, and all so fast, like, right? Like, that wasn't just like a 1v4 clutch where it was like, oh, I gotta pick here, I gotta pick here, I gotta pick here. No, that was all 4 of you are egoed up right in front of me, and I'm taking the challenge, picks them all, and ready to go. Yikes, man. So close for Team Aerith. But Team Space, or well, Team Noah, Space, 2 goated, 20 kills on the board for him, 19 for Vague as well. What a game, verdict. What an absolute legendary play by Space there.
You know what? I don't know if that was a ball dropped by Team Aerith or if that was just... No, that was definitely Space being cracked. He dropped 20 kills, guys. I said the one thing that was going to be You know, the biggest factor in this series as it got deeper and deeper in the game and Space was without that SKS, was having Space with an SKS. And sure enough, Mans comes through with a nice 4-piece and finishes off the whole dang squad. Sheesh. Is that... that was finals, right? No. We got plenty more action. That is Team Noah. On the backs of Space's nice 4-piece. Going to be going on to the finals, and that is going to be Team Aerith moving down to face off against the WAP man himself, Team Hawksnest.
Are we doing that match first, admins? Is it game 3 first? Or third place game first, I mean? I would imagine so at this point. All right, we are going to take a very short break as we get teams funneled into the lobby, but that is going to be Team Noah moving on to the grand finals to face off against, I believe, Team Bobby. Get some graphics updated for you guys. We'll get all the players ready to go in the lobby. Obviously, it's already almost 10 o'clock Eastern, so we're looking to get this rolling as soon as we possibly can. So we've got a word from COD Mobile for you guys, and a short break, and we'll be right back. All right, guys and girls, we are back with some more action. We are sorry about the short break. As you guys may have seen, I did put the updated bracket on there. It is actually going to be Team Hawksnest moving on to the grand finals. That was the deal. Bobby took the L for you guys. Took the L. He had the DQ call in his hands, ready to move on to the finals, and he took that L for us to get that Nightmare Fuel WAP video out of Hawksnest. So, they have overruled the DQ. Hawksnest goes on to the grand finals, and Team Bobby are playing it out for the third place matchup. And they are up against Team Aerith, who obviously got absolutely shredded by space at the end of that last game. But we're in the action, and we're ready to go. And of course, I'm once again joined by the wonderful audio talent of Verdict.
Audio? What about
Audio.
video, bro? I'm just kidding. I'm not Guildmania gorgeous, but I'm a pretty handsome fella, right? No. Here we are.
I usually say the musical stylings, and I just wanted to change it up a little bit.
There we go. I like it. The first D. Oh my, what was it go? Jingo peeks out, gets 3 players' point of view. nVoi wants to try the same thing. Might be a little bit more successful. That is going to be Marshy picking up the frag. Weroo picking up one as well, and 2v3 style. Weroo finds 2.
nVoi
Bomb's still not planted, but I don't think it matters. It's just nVoi left in a 1v3.
Had plenty of ammo, but Weroo going to come through with that final kill. First round going to go over in favor of Team Bobby. Definitely an exciting event we've had going on here. And Team Bobby are going to lead things in the buy department for this game. I expect to see a pretty large advantage on the spending side of Team Bobby, and a full econ round coming through for the side of Team Aerith. Sure enough, 2,000 spent to 12,400. Now have players coming through.
Smoke out.
Interesting smoke use by nVoi there. Tectonic does take a couple shots, but he is going to make it out alive. I think he might have actually broke armor onto Bobby there.
I'm hurt.
Bomb going to be pushed up. Well, nope, still in a spawn. 5v5, no casualties just yet. A little bit of a patient ordeal for the side of Team Aerith. They lost that first round, so they a little bit of making up to do, and it does look like Blurr is gonna go ahead and get it done with the bomb plant. LittleB, okay, is not disconnected. It looked like he was lagging a little bit, but Marshy and Zaii drop. 1-for-1 trades, bombs down, 30 seconds on the clock. Can Team Bobby took one for the team. All for it was such a noble sacrifice. I know you were talking about cringe time and whatnot, but that was some great content. I don't care who you are.
Tech pushing up from behind, does find one with the deagle in his dying breath, but there's going to be 2 rounds now over to the side of Team Bobby, who has played the most today. Them and Team Hawks have played a substantial more amount of payout search and destroy than the opposition, so maybe they can use some of that extra time they have invested to their advantage here. We'll have to see as time keeps ticking on away.
Smoke out.
Got a smoke coming out from Tech. Is this another mostly econ round? Nope, we've got a HSO out for Tectonic, who is pushed on up. You have Blurr, knows the rotation is there. Tech can't quite find the one shot onto Weroo, gets taken down by Blurr. Jingo does get the refrag, but Blurr is there to pick him up as well. The 2-for-1 trade coming through. nVoi, how was he alive? Absolutely no HP on the board. Slides to the corner there, starts taking shots from everywhere. Once again, makes it out. Absolutely should be dead to rights. And somehow still picks up the kill onto Zaii. Aerith in the back picks up one as well. It's going to leave us in a 2 versus 2. We had a lot more money spent on the side of Team Bobby. You would definitely think that they're going to come away with this round victory, but cannot sleep on the talent that Aerith and nVoi bring to the table. We do have Bomb in the hands of Blurr. He's pushing on up to that B side, but he does have to be super, super cautious. Aerith looking for the shots with the dig there. Couldn't quite find him. But we do have nVoi making that rotation around the corner. Picks up the kill onto Blurr. Now 2 versus 1, and they have Bomb down. Team Bobby not in a great position here, and now Aerith taking a couple shots is going to alert Bobby to her presence, but... Woo! Get
Jingo
off
versus
that
SKS.
heady, girl! Yeah.
SKS wins every time, Bobby says. Bad thing is, Bomb's down and nVoi is right on the opposite side of the wall. Oh, the push-up! You gotta hit those, Bobby. What is that?
Nice work. Get ready for
Oh boy. Definitely a big must-have clutch round for Aerith there.
bomb spotted.
Obviously, as you called it out, Verdict, Bobby missing the shot with the HSO up close there. That could have been the one shot to rule them all, put them up 3-0, but instead, it's going to be nVoi coming through with the movement, able to pick up a round win for the team.
Destroy the
Looks like
objective.
a couple of the players opting to largely save. We do still have a PDW for nVoi, but we have Tech spending all he's got. Pulling out that M13 Morningstar. You have Jingo with a Holger in hand as well. All right, well, 1-for-1 trade comes through. LittleB for Tectonic. Gotta say, that might be a better trade for the side of Team Bobby. Tech, just a bit more of an all-around player, right? Obviously, you've got a big sniping talent in LittleB, especially for a map like Crossfire, can be really potent. But, I mean, let's face it, Tectonic is absolutely goated, right? Fair enough.
Yeah, but, you know, you look at that last round performance, nVoi stood out drastically. He played his life so dang well, got the shots to land on Zaii, got that final kill on Bobby. He was one shot in the middle of that bus station building and managed to stay alive long enough to ultimately win the round for his team.
Enemy has dropped the
Marshy
bomb.
gonna be taking some shots, does find one on Weroo, so 2-for-1 trades now in favor. The guys over at the guys and gals over at Team Aerith, and now we just have the waiting game. Bomb's gonna be collected. Zaii gonna look to do the deed. Is gonna go ahead and retreat back into the bus. Oh, botch need there, or throwable, lethal, tactical, whatever. Aerith finds 2. Bobby's left at a 1v4.
Yeah,
Bobby with the
definitely.
SKS versus Space with the SKS.
Nice work.
Not a
I mean,
comparison.
Yeah, I would be believing more if it was Space, but I mean,
Bomb spotted.
you know, that's not to say Bobby is bad at the game or anything like that, because obviously he's pretty solid, but not solid enough to put your money on him over the likes of Space, right? Like, that's just not a reality, especially when it comes to the SKS. All tied up 2-2. Does look like we're going to get a pretty big buy round for the side of Team Aerith here.
Grenade!
Bomb acquired.
Boy, 5 kills. nVoi tied up with Weroo for top frag. Well, we've got Tectonic and Blurr each at 4. We've got Zaii and Aerith at 3. LittleB and Marshy at 2. And Jingo and Bobby at 1. But as I say that, it is going to be Aerith picking up that extra kill. Bob Plant did come through for the side of Team Bobby. They've got time in their favor, but they do not have player lives in their favor. They are down team captain. Blurr is going to find a refrag, however, onto Marshy. Blurr going to find another one onto Aerith as well before getting taken down by Tectonic. Weroo finds Jingo. Only 15 seconds left on the clock. They need to find 3 kills and a defuse, and they can't do it. Zaii picks up Tech. Weroo coming through with the final kill as well. I believe it was on to Jingo there. I could be mistaken, but does give them the lead once again, 3-2.
All right, we'll see what comes of this round. Team Bobby able to redeem themselves after getting that bomb plant down. That's something we haven't seen that much in this game so far. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at it just to see what the stats are. Only 2 bomb plants so far, so that'll just paint you a picture with 5 rounds deep. Not even half of the rounds have been covered with bomb plants, and we'll see how it pans out. LittleB gonna find first blood. Aerith looking for the refrag, not gonna be able to hit the shot there. And oh my goodness, gets caught on the transition into this corner building. Jingo desperately wanting that refrag, ultimately thinks to play his life, and that's probably the smart move, as now it is a 2v5 scenario. Make it a 1v5. LittleB goated with the shots there from that AK, and well, they're going to go ahead and get the job done on the bomb plan. That's pretty much going to put the nail in the coffin. Jingo playing 1v5 style on this map. I don't know if it's doable. Blurr says it's not.
Lost that round, but it's not
4-2 lead going back in favor. Again, another round in favor of Team Bobby.
Yeah, do have a bit of a issue where my hotkeys are freaking out. Need to get everything moved over to the stream deck, but haven't quite got everything there yet. Do have a big round obviously coming through for the side of Team Bobby there. I keep forgetting because I look up and it's Plastic Foods, but that's obviously going to be Bobby. You have first blood coming through for Blurr, obviously one of the bigger sniping talents in the NA scene. Aerith does pick up one onto Weroo. That's a KRM she's got in hand. Sure enough, it is. Push it on up. Finds a hit marker onto LittleB. Was looking for Bobby there as well. Couldn't quite find the lineup to connect. Now Blurr chilling in the same building as Marshy here, and Marshy's going to drop down. Or I thought he was. Guess Marshy's not going to push that. Here's the sniper shots below him. Just lets it be. Maybe that's the strat. I don't know. He's a world champion, and
oh, what the heck was that, LittleB?
Yeah.
Yeah, you literally. Oh, he's cornered though. Oh, okay, you can get the smoke too. Marshy doing Marshy things. If this round, oh, Blurr. Questionable, my guy. Good shots.
Yeah, definitely a good shot there. Yeah, LittleB rotating up top behind Marshy is starting to look like Verdict rotating up behind people in Caldera, getting turned on.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Don't come to my streams after hours. They are toxic, and I will be raging. I know LittleB raged after that one. If he didn't spike that red magic, making it his 6th he's gone through this year, I would be surprised. I also would be surprised if he did smash it, but then again, you know, this is all for fun, right?
Well, there's a lot of things in this world that are all for fun that people get a little too carried away with, so you never know.
Oh, Blurr gets a hit marker.
First blood.
Oh, that was a kill? It just sounded like a hit marker to me. I didn't see.
Nope, got a kill onto nVoi,
Nice.
but Marshy's here for the refrag, picks up Bobby. Looking for Weroo as well, can't quite find it to connect. Now on the run. Gonna make it out alive, the 1v1 trade coming through. It's kind of like, so when Pokemon Unite came out, Verdict, I was talking to Bobby and I was like, dude, this is great. It's a MOBA. You can't get mad at it because it's Pokemon. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I raged the entire time I played that game. Sometimes some people just handle things a little bit differently. And I'm normally the toxic one, so that's saying a lot. But
no, your toxicity is like minor compared to someone like myself. I don't know. I just got that rage, bro. I've had it since I was a child, man. If I didn't win, I was not happy. Here it's a little along the lines. If I get into a bad mood of the game, it's just bound to be a bad night. Like last night, Jesus Christ, bro, I was so happy to end.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
just not having
it did keep going downhill. Tech looking for the shoulder of Weroo, can't quite find it to connect. That's going to be the bomb plant coming through. Not a good situation to be in a 2 versus 4, let alone a 1 versus 4, as Zaii going to pick off Jingo there. Tech does get the refrag, a 1v3, looking a little bit more doable, but time is ticking away. He's got 25 seconds to go. They all know where he is. You can see they're peeking that angle. Even if he goes up top here, you find one before getting beamed. LittleB was looking for the kill, but Tech can't find the shots coming through with the AK. Even after finding a couple more, LittleB with 0 HP somehow lives to pick up the kill. 6-2 lead for the side of Team Bobby. They're looking to take this 3rd place here.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. LittleB got so lucky there. That was one of those moments where Tech was on the prowl. He was it was literally 1 health. You couldn't even see his health bar on top of the screen. Super aggressive push from Tectonic. Of course, it was a 1v3. He had to play drastically.
Space replied, I tweeted Space goated at Space, and he's just all caps. I don't even know how that happened. Bro, what do you mean? They all came around the corner and lined up for you. They were like, feed me some SKS bullets, my dude. But we are now here in our next game. Obviously, it's Team Bobby versus Team Aerith, who is only here in this situation because Space clutched up a 1v4 search and destroy. LittleB gonna find nVoi. It's now a 4 versus 3. Can Weroo push up and get the bomb plant down is the real question here. You can see Tech sitting there at that broken wall waiting to play sound for the team. I think he might have actually got hit markered there, and now Weroo on the push, gonna find the kill. It's Jingo and Marshy left alone in a 2 versus 4. Can Jingo and Take My Diddly clutch this round up? Jingo opens the gate, finding one, but
oh, good play.
Marshy gonna get flashed, taken down.
I don't know who got the flash down. Was it Weroo who threw it? I don't know who threw it, but whoever threw it was goated for that one because Weroo probably would have been dead to rights there, and obviously he was able to get the bomb plant down immediately after. Oh, Jingo, good shots. Line him up, knock him down. Got 2 more left, and LittleB 6 kills on board. Weroo 9 kills on board. Bombs planted. 25 seconds on the clock. Kind of getting pinched right now, so may not be able to clutch it up. We'll see. Yep, oh, there goes Jingo. LittleB, you're goated. Good shots. 2-7. We are going to flip sides. We're going to reset. Give these teams an opportunity to battle it out, and right now the advantage heavily in favor of Team Bobbers.
It was kind of peeking through there towards the end of that round before we caught LittleB catching that kill, trying to see, what people spent, because I noticed players still had money on the board before that round, and, as I hopped through a handful, I didn't see everybody with utility purchase, so that is definitely a big miss that you got to be aware of. Look at this aggressive push coming out of the side of Team Aerith, though. They are here, ready to go. We've got 1 player for Team Bobby here. Surely you do not let Blurr pick up a kill, right? Thank you, Marshy. My goodness. It shouldn't even have been that close. Weroo living once again on basically no health. Does finally get taken down by Tectonic, but not before he's able to find the 1-for-1. Is now LittleB and Zaii up against the likes of this crazy strong Aerith roster we have going on here. LittleB gonna find one on to Jingo. Finds a shot onto Tech as well, but starts pushing on up. Got nVoi and Tech both dropped down to nothing. Can they make the plays happen here? LittleB is going to find that one. LittleB with the slide peek, going to take down Tectonic as well. And the defuse coming through. That's going to be a 8-2 lead coming through for the side of Team Bobby. They're looking to secure that 3rd place win. And man, it is looking good for them to do so. We have switched sides. We did get the reset, and they won that first round. That's going to give them a bigger opportunity to get geared up for this one, and you'll be able to see that here in just a couple seconds, guys and girls. As you'll get to see, it is a 8,000 round to a 11,400 round.
Yeah.
So we went all out on the side of Aerith, opting no econ round this time. They are confident they can pull through the victory here. We do have Aerith picking up a kill on LittleB. Nope, gets taken down by Zaii. nVoi gonna find LittleB. Take my diddly. Giving the business to Bobby. Now it's 2 versus 3. Zaii and Blurr up against the likes of nVoi, Jingo, and Marshy.
Enemy contact.
Zaii gonna find one on the nVoi, brings things back to a 2 versus 2.
Oh, we got Jingo pushing out. Oh, gets the follow-up shots. Gonna be instantly taken down, though. Zaii now in a 1v1 with Marshy. Marshy on his tail. Doesn't see him, Marshy! Zaii wins those. We are on match point. Team Bobby looking for that 3rd place finish. Could potentially take it here on this next round. That was a ball drop right there. Marshy rounds the corner as if he's heading home from school and all the bullies are chasing him. Sure enough, one bully left in the corner, and that was Zaii. Zaii steadily just waiting for his opponent to push up, and man, it was looking like a decent round there for the guys over at Team Aerith, and sure enough, great recovery from Team Bobby, pushing us to that match point scenario.
Now we'll have to see if Team Aerith can turn it around. Yo, hold on. Is Blurr got a RPD? Blurr was just laying down with an RPD, spraying, looking for the wall bang, and Take My Diddly comes through and gives it to Blurr and Weroo. Now a 4 versus 3. This might be an opportunity for the side of Team Aerith to turn things around. LittleB gonna find one on to Marshy there. LittleB was looking for that extra kill onto Aerith. Couldn't quite find the last bullet to connect. That's going to allow her to live both long enough to recontest, but not long enough to win a fight with Zaii. Tectonic and nVoi now left in this 2v2. Pushing on up. Got 10 seconds left on the bomb. They need to find some kills and a defuse, but they do just get taken down. And that is another round going over to the side of Team Aerith, cushioning the blow a little bit, but bro, Team Aerith needs to find 7 in a row. They cannot afford to make a mistake. They're in a good position. After the reset a couple rounds ago, we didn't have a ton of money built up for the side of Team Bobby, and they cannot afford full, comfortable loadouts. So this is time for Team Aerith to start snowballing away here.
The enemy has the bomb.
Can they continue on? They bought themselves another round. Can they execute flawlessly here? 7 more to go. Can't make a mistake. Can't allow your opponents anything to work with. Zaii gonna get inside of a very aggressive position. Got this bus covered. Got 2 players right on the outside of it, though. It's Tectonic and nVoi. Those are the 2 that you don't want to see in your face. Blurr finds one. 4v5, making it 3v5. nVoi's down. Zaii able to capitalize on some great placement. Is going to dance around, but is super weak. Okay, he's just played it. That's cool. Diddly finds 2. Oh my god, when did Marshy become a shotgun god?
I don't know, but Diddly coming through, rocking the HSO and the MW11. Now a 3 versus 2. If they can win this round, they might put the side of Team Bobby at a giant disadvantage in the money department. And Aerith finding the kill onto Weroo there is going to leave Zaii left alone, and Marshy picks up kill number 3 of the round. Comeback season might be upon us.
Well, comeback season might be a factor, but you also got to keep in consideration, even if they do win the next 5 rounds in a row, they're going to have to flip and reset and do it all over again on that defending side for that round number 19. And I'm going to be honest with you, based off of what we saw on the defense earlier, I don't know if it's possible. We'll have to see how it pans out, though. They got to be flawless here on the attack continuing on, though. So a lot riding on lines here.
You got to win that gunfight. Jingo picks Blurr off of the bomb head glitch with a P90 in hand. And now It is Weroo left alone in a 1 versus 5. Even the Search and Destroy legend himself not going to be able to capitalize on that. And the slow but steady comeback from Team Aerith is starting to look more doable. We're looking at a certainly one-sided matchup not too long ago, and now looks like we might be able to bring it back. If we do make it to that round 19, we will get these sides flipped.
Defend the objectives. They have the bomb.
Enemy contact.
Oh, I just checked Twitter again. That post already has 300 likes on it, and it's not even been an hour.
The Wop Wop?
Yeah. The Wop Wop.
My post got 360 likes in 3 days, bro. Let's go. Or responses.
Target in sight.
But looking good. It looks like a lot of the people in the community are at least somewhat excited for possibly having control added to the competitive scene. Obviously, I have no control over that, guys, but...
Control. No pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended. There were a lot of intended puns last night.
Yeah.
But tonight, no, that one just kind of happened. Is another great looking round coming through for the side of Team Aerith. Team Bobby struggling to find anything really moving right now.
Enemy contact.
Blurr gonna find
Blurr.
It was that
No, it was two
it's just
different
two
shots.
piece. Okay.
Beautiful shots, though.
I just switched at like just the right time where I didn't see the first kill.
Mm. Oh my God,
goodness! No time on the
Is
clock
it-
to win
yeah,
this
no,
round, but
nice.
also can't win the fight with Aerith there. Does at least set the opponents back a little bit. They get the win, they'll be able to recuperate most of their losses, but at least they're forced to buy something else at this point in time. 4 more rounds to go for the side of Team Aerith. Can they keep the snowball up? We've got no more reset rounds. Yikes. This has been an intense series.
A lot of money being spent this round. Look at that. 23,000 for Team Aerith, 19,000 for Team Plastic Foods. Oh, Aerith, good hit marker. Bobby, slow peeking that angle, probably not the best move.
You have everybody still alive. Bomb is pushed on up to B side. You can see Marshy is still playing that mid building. Got himself a HSO and a Thumper, I believe. Yep, sure enough, that is the case. You can see nobody is really interested in making the push here. Shots come out, SKS in hand. Not going to find anything to connect. What do you do at this point if you're Team Bobby and you're just in such a weird position where you're 1 round away from winning and you've given up 4 rounds in a row to your enemy? I mean, you just play back and play for a pick, right? I mean, is that what we're looking for here? Looking for the likes of your LittleB, your Zaii, or your Blurr to find a first blood and help open the round for you?
No, that's definitely what you do. I mean, look at the split here. It's a 2-1-2. 2 on that A site looking for the bomb plant. 2 on that deli site looking for the cross. Surely enough, we've got the same kind of patience on the flip side of things, and Team Aerith, they're the ones who have everything loose here. If they drop around, that's it. Jingo gonna go ahead and get the bomb plant down. Some great smokes coming through. Action will ensue. 45 seconds on the clock, less actually, as the 5v5 retake about to be chaos. Coming through, Weroo gets first blood. Now we're gonna see the push up. Blurr gonna find another. This might be it right here.
That could be the case. I'm looking at Weroo, who's trying to peek up into that building to find nVoi. Can't quite find the bullets to connect, but we've got 18 seconds on the clock, and Aerith has the bomb planted. It's now 3 versus 3. Aerith gonna find LittleB as well. nVoi taking down Zaii, and now it's Blurr left alone in a 1 versus 3. No time on the board. Aerith coming through with the no-scope to close the round out. Now Team Aerith are just 3 rounds away from picking up a victory, and they have been absolutely snowballing ever since that reset. My goodness, verdict. What an exciting 3rd place game we have going on here.
Yeah, we definitely do, and you can see all of the griefing not favoring Team Bobby. Look, there's nothing on the board they've spent $10,000 and they don't have anything to really show for it. AK, PDW, and some HSOs. Very unfortunate. Probably not the best map to utilize it on, but as soon as I see that, LittleB says, I beg your freaking pardon. Finds one, a hit marker on another. The push-up is going to pay off. Does it actually do it? Oh, man. That is going to be Tectonic left in a 1v4. Even on the backs of just a few shotguns and a... Okay, well, there was a type for Zaii, but... Tectonic gotta have to play his life here. 1v3 situation. If they lose this is the game. It's all right on his back.
Sniper!
Oh, Bobby, you gotta hit those. You've got 2 on board. We need you to pick up 1 more. Oh, can't peek that same angle. Not with Tech.
Yep, Tech finding a couple shots there. He's pushing on up. Bomb's down in a pretty rough spot. You know, Zaii and Bobby are looking right at that bomb and not going to let him grab it easy. As well as one player playing over at B and the likes of Weroo. Right now, top frag for the game is 23 for Blurr. 23 for Blurr. We've got 15 for Zaii.
There we go.
Yeah.
Bobby.
Lost that round, but it's not over yet.
Only finds 3, but he finds the most important kill of this series, and that was that one on Tectonic.
Big shout out to both of them, as that's going to be Team Aerith taking 4th place, and Team Bobby taking 3rd place. And we're going to be getting ready to get into our next matchup, which will be the grand final. The likes of Team Noah versus Team Hawksnest. Hawks did move on to the grand finals. Bobby agreed to let the Molotov slide if we got the unfinished WAP video, and that's all Verdict's been able to talk about for the past 20 minutes, at least. So definitely give a huge shout out to Bobby and a huge shout out to Hawks for bringing that content to you guys. And that's going to send us to a very, very short break as we get geared up for our final game. Do you have anything you want to break down about that last one real quick, Verdict, before we start getting another lobby ready?
You know, Bobby's 1 kill at the very end. He only had 3 on board. Blurr picked up 23, carried the team, had a little bit of support from Zaii and LittleB. But all in all, Bobby's shot literally was the only one that mattered towards the end. That last shot on Tectonic picks up his 3rd kill.
Bobby coming through with the raid. We are obviously playing on a little bit more of a delay than Bobby was, guys. My understanding is that the teams did not really run any delay, but we figured it's search and destroy, so we put a normal delay on. There's already some talks of stream sniping, and you know what? I know it's not from my channel, okay? Okay? That's where we're at with it. But yeah, we're going to take a short break while we get players in the lobby for our grand finals. It's going to be Team Hawksnest versus Team Noah. Both those teams making it through to the grand finals on a whim. A WAP for Hawksnest, a quad feed, clutch for space.
There we go.
All right, we will be right back, everybody.